Podcast. What's happening, folks? How's it going? You were listening to Ritual Madness Podcast, and that was a fantastic mathematical equation that we enjoyed there called Squirrely Dan from the band Cymothoa. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Do me a favor, check out Anti-Broadcasting's custom screen printing, antibroadcasting@gmail.com, or give them a call, 612-836-9488. These guys do some fantastic work. They've brought us a bunch of stuff at my work today, as a matter of fact. A bunch of vests and a bunch of little polo shirts for the company that I work for. And, they do great work. So give them a shout. Again, that's antibroadcasting@gmail.com or 612-836-9488. Also, if you're looking to get some tattoo work done, Lowbrow Saints Tattoo Collective, some good friends of mine over there in Minneapolis, the old Minneapolis. Let me see here, 612-353-4755 or lowbrowsaints@gmail. Give them a call. They got some fantastic. You know what? They actually have a couple rolls of fate over there. They have you can pay $100 or $200, and you go they give you a coin and you stick it into their machine and you give it a twist and you get what you get on their deal. It's kind of like that, Wouldn't it suck to just get a huge fucking veiny wiener?
Russian roulette tactic.
Yep, pretty much. That's what that is. So give them a call, 612-353-4755, lowbrowsaints@gmail.com. If you got some ideas, you want to show them some art, you want to have them work on some things for you, get in touch with them. And today we got Justin and Jeff from Cymothoa. How's it going, fellers?
Super duper.
Pretty good.
Don't lie to me.
Great.
Don't lie to me.
As great as it can be.
Yeah?
Yep.
How was your guys' week? Good?
Busy.
Busy?
Super busy.
Just for the artwork, or for what do you do for
art? Kids.
Yeah, busy.
House stuff.
Yeah, roasting marshmallows in Canada.
All over the place. Yeah. watching the smoke come down. Canada burning.
Yeah, Canada burning.
Beard management.
Beard.
There's a lot of beard management. Always beard management.
Yes, I agree with you. Lots of beard management.
Yep.
How was your week, Jeff? Good.
It was good. I had the whole week off, so me and the wife got together and we did a couple of rounds of golf.
Oh shit.
And went to the biggest candy store in the state.
Down in Jordan? Is that what it is?
Yep. We like to get there right when it opens. No little kids running around.
Yeah.
We went there on the way back from St. James.
Oh, did you now?
Did.
Just a one-upper over here.
He's
got a one-up every store.
What'd you guys get when you went?
Such a boner.
What did I get?
Yeah.
Oh, we got some meats and some candies.
Some meat?
Some meat.
Like jerky?
Yeah, like sticks.
Oh, nice.
Like beef sticks.
They've got some good stuff down there?
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff. They got a lot of stuff. They got
there-
bacon-flavored shit.
No. Bacon-flavored shit?
Mm-hmm.
Shit jerky or something?
Yeah.
Bacon-flavored shit jerky?
Yeah.
Got to dry it out.
It's delicious.
It's all about the drying it out.
So what kind of candy did you get?
Oh, my gosh. We honestly didn't buy a lot. We kind of just go there and look. I know we got some gummy bears. And some kind of chewy.
That's what you call a bear with no teeth, right?
Gummy bears?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's very good.
That's very good.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I work with a guy that has like 3 teeth in his mouth, and I told him that joke the other day. And
He laughed so hard one of the other ones fell out.
He was just like, I kid you not. One of the ladies in the office brought some banana bread with walnuts, and he actually had to go home because he had to go get his tooth pulled because he broke a tooth on a walnut. Oh. If that'll give you any idea how well his dental hygiene is.
So that
the dangers of walnuts.
That took him down to what, 2 teeth, or that took him down to 3?
It's like yeah, I think so. I think he had 3.5, and broke that.
Not anymore. No, he's just at 2.5.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice,
boy.
super nice guy, but man.
That's all that matters.
Hard to understand.
Indian corn teeth.
There's a lot of weird people out there.
They call those summer teeth.
Yeah.
Some are here and some are there.
Yes, I agree. I have this podcast just to talk shit about people. That's what I do.
Perfect.
Some of the coolest people look weird, though. Let's be honest.
Oh, Danielle says your beard is magnificent, dude. Danielle from.
She's talking about you?
No, she's talking about you. She said your name.
She could be talking about me. It's got nobody's name. Oh, it does have his name.
Yeah, see, you can't grow a beard.
Because I'm 14 days in. You don't see that? You get a real good close look.
It's coming in the light.
They can see it on the camera.
Yeah,
On the camera.
They can.
The camera puts on an inch of beard.
Yeah. a millimeter
Puts
of
on,
beer.
doesn't it put on like 25 pounds and I still look like this?
Oh my God!
It's ridiculous.
You're still a $1.10, even on television.
Even on camera.
Yeah, even on camera.
Yeah,
Here,
well.
pour a little on his leg, and it'll make him like a buck 15. Just soak him wet.
Just a little wet.
Yep. So fucking A.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen you fellas.
It
So
has.
forever long.
How was your COVID action? How did you guys make it through that nonsense?
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
Yeah, I liked
Did you
it.
guys get laid off? Were you working from home? Did you?
I was done beforehand, so
Yeah.
it was a lot of kid duties, school, keeping them on track when they're doing their at-home school, and then we put them through more work because school wasn't giving them enough.
Yeah.
So we give them more stuff to do.
Now, how old are your kids?
9 and 11.
Okay.
Yeah. So keeping them cracking so they stay smart.
Are they almost to the age where they're like, God, my parents suck?
A little, well, I mean, yeah.
No way,
I think
man.
I think it always comes. Doesn't matter what.
His son
age.
comes
They're
up.
like-
His son comes up with song names that are actually they're
he does.
getting to my level.
Really?
Oh yeah,
That's awesome.
They're pretty clever.
Yeah, said
Puns. I love puns,
yeah.
and his son comes up with some
Came
good
up
pun
with
names.
Some punny stuff, huh?
Yeah, he came up with "Roses are dead, violets are too."
Nice.
I was like,
I just came up with one
just
today.
been reading all my.
What you know?
Gravy boat deep throat.
Well, I got this whole get it
Oh,
done book.
God.
We'll get into that.
All right.
Because
all right.
that's kind of a staple.
Jeff's rejected song names
Yeah.
and/or
So did they have a
Shake
hard
your
time with the school, the virtual learning shit?
not really.
Okay.
I mean, they did. I kept them on track. We
Yeah.
kept them on track, and then we gave them another like workbooks to do and assign them. There's this online deal called iExcel,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of keeps them on track too. So you'd have your schoolwork, then you'd have your extra stuff.
Right.
Because I mean, some days it would be like, well, we start school at 9, then all of a sudden it's like 9:45. I'm done with all my schoolwork. What am I gonna do with you for the rest of the day?
Right.
It's like, yeah, it got hairy sometimes, but it was fun.
You doing
We
doing
made-
martial arts with them and shit?
We made it through. They're in Taekwondo.
Nice.
Yeah, and we got punching bag downstairs and got them skateboards and
Yeah.
just doing.
My kid was so fucking bored through that whole shit.
Yeah.
Just so damn bored.
Yeah.
How was your school? How was your virtual learning?
I was fine. I was fine. And
He made it all the way through.
I go to you sons.
He graduated.
I did just recently have a kid, though, actually.
Did
so.
you? Congratulations,
Yeah, but no,
man.
don't congratulate me. I had to let him go once the Amber Alerts came out.
Jeff's got.
it's
he's
nothing-
Got, he's got some jokes.
It's nothing to congratulate.
That was fantastic. It was a
You gotta
great
work-
setup,
You
dude.
got to work that one right in. It was,
Dude,
well-
it was like a 3-way.
I've been working on stand-up routines and stuff, so.
Have you?
That's shocking, I know.
Have you?
Yeah, well, yeah, been writing jokes and
Yeah?
stuff. Sure.
He's got.
I don't
he's
know if
got
I
some
can get up
jokes.
there or not, but I'm going to write the jokes. We'll see if I can get.
I've
someone
really
push me
wanted
up
to
there.
try so bad, so bad for a long time, and I'm just like, man,
I am not like a playing in a band. I mean, playing guitar on stage is very different than standing up there with a mic
Yeah.
and a whole crowd of people staring at you.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know if that's just not. My
Not
thing.
really.
Like if I don't like this group over here looking at me while I'm playing guitar,
What do
I
you-
can
what do you-
meander on over
yeah,
here.
yeah.
There's
yeah.
a different group over there. They look less shady. I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
The fucking the joys of having a wireless guitar.
I don't have a wireless, but
Oh, a long cable.
I'll make the most of that cable.
You're just
super
like
long
right on
cable.
the edge of their table, like, oh, I just don't want to be.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
turn your back to them and shit.
You'd be fine.
Yeah, I'd make it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
mean,
no, we made it out of that. We just did a lot of locking ourselves in our practice space and getting shit done. Just, we had just gotten a new drummer kind of towards the beginning of this.
New old drummer, right?
New old drummer.
The original Cymothoa drummer from when we first started. Yeah.
Right.
Brad from
Brad.
Zenith Waves.
Yep.
Well, from Cymothoa.
From Cymothoa, then from Zenith Waves, and then back to Cymothoa. Yeah.
Now, how did that all work out? I mean, is he still doing the Zenith Wave stuff, or is he just strictly Dickly with you guys right now?
No, he's just doing our stuff.
Nice.
As far as we
His
know.
stuff, his own stuff.
Yeah.
With us.
Yeah.
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 Dude, the stuff that you guys released on the 1459, he's
Yeah.
a fucking beast.
He was good, yeah.
He's,
We were talking about that.
He's creative.
There was some stuff in there, man, that was so like almost death metal, dude. It was just
Yeah.
holy shit, man, he's flying. He's doing a lot of good stuff on this.
Yeah, he does a lot of cool stuff.
He made our riffs even cooler.
Yeah.
And it was fun writing and like coming up with all the stuff with him.
Right.
Because I mean, it's just the way we work. We change stuff. What if we tried it this way? What if we tried it this way? What if we tried it this way? Until we find like, okay, that was the coolest way.
Yeah.
Even if that way is way different than the riff before, but that works with that. Now, okay, Brad, put them together.
Right.
And he's been doing a great job.
So you guys stayed busy the whole time through COVID?
Yeah, because before we were at Will's old studio
Yep.
in Northeast.
Yep.
And then when he moved, then that's when the world ended.
Right. Well, you guys were practicing in that studio too, right?
And we were getting ready, actually, when Will moved, we were getting ready to record in end of May, June, and then
The world ended.
the world ended. And then Will's studio didn't get built at the speed that it was supposed to get built because everything.
Yeah.
And then we didn't practice for
4 months, maybe?
I think it
6
was
months?
6 months. We didn't practice. But luckily, before I got done, or before we left that place, the last day that we practiced, I recorded all the songs on my phone, like video of everybody playing.
Yeah.
And then that's what I did for 6 months, put my phone in front of me and practice. I
So,
sent all
so
the
Brad,
video.
so Brad was already in transition when you guys were.
Yeah, we were almost done with
That's right.
this
Tony
whole...
was playing with
Yep.
Common
Yeah.
Choir or whatever.
We basically got the album almost ready, or damn near ready to be recorded. Then that hit. We had to stop for 6 months. So it was like when we got back to it, it was reacclimating Brad to it all again.
Right.
Because he had to go. It's different on the drums.
Now, did you change anything in that transition too? Like, were you like, I don't know if we
Probably.
scrap some things?
We dropped one song, which I don't even remember what that was, and added...
Probably one that Justin wrote. Those ones usually get dropped.
You're lucky you're sitting down because I'd drop you right now. Anyway, back on target. We dropped one song and added an old one that we had when Brad was in the band from the first go round.
Right.
We brought that one back and changed the name to one of my favorite names, Safe Space Invaders. So...
Yeah.
And we did a little retooling on that. we because if you go to like our YouTube page, it's like chronological of the band. There's just live videos all the way up. So we actually went back, found that one, and then Jeff was like, "Let's freaking play this one again." So we started
So
to figure out how to do it again.
So you never recorded that one. It was just
Nope.
one you were working on.
Yeah, there's a
We had
bunch of
played
them.
it live. We had
Yeah.
played it live with Brad, but we didn't get. What did we play? Like 10 shows live with Brad, something like that, maybe. I could be undershooting
Something.
that. I'm
I don't
not
know.
sure.
You could go on our Facebook page and go through all the flyers and see when they were done and how many shows we played.
Nobody's gonna do that. You have to pay them more.
Right. You never know. You
You
never
have
know.
to boost the post. Then if you boost it, then they'll look
Yeah.
at it.
Smash it. Smash it. Smash the post.
Post boosting.
Adam D said, Mr. Justin, Mr. Jeff, always a pleasure. I'm really excited for this conversation. Forgive me for my arrogance, but why has Cymothoa never had a vocalist? I asked them instantly
He did.
when I saw
He did.
them.
That was the first show we ever played.
Dude, I ran up there and was like, dude, you guys want a vocalist? And Justin looked at me and went, no. Dude, you were so nonchalant
You
about
made
it.
it
You were
sound like
no.
he sized you up like.
He did. He was just like, no,
Nah.
no, I'm good. We're good. And I was like, oh, I mean, if you ever think about it, no.
No, probably not. No. I don't know why we. I mean,
That's a question we could ask, but we don't have a great
We
answer.
tried it and had Nate from, Section Hate, Gallows Burden,
Den of Thieves
and
now.
now Den of Thieves.
Okay.
It was a fucking awesome vocalist.
Yeah.
Awesome band. But we had him come down one time, and he's like, I just don't think I have the time to do it. But he also did scream over some of the stuff that we had. And we're like, fucking sounds pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
And then, we just like, no, let's just
Just
roll
go
like
for
this.
it. Yeah.
I mean, if we're already outcasts,
Dude,
Let's make it even more.
I remember
Outcast.
seeing you guys first. You know what I mean? When you first played that show, and I was just like blown away because it was just rapid fire grooves and heaviness right away. It wasn't like you even missed the. You know, if you were into music and you're a fucking musician, like I didn't even really realize you didn't have one. You know, I was waiting for one of you guys to start singing. You know, because it was just like rapid fire coolness the whole time. So it didn't.
Well, thank you.
It didn't faze me. I thought it was fucking fantastic.
I think you're almost forced to do that if you want to be a good instrumental band.
Right.
I think you're kind of forced to figure out them tricks you can use where there is no vocals. Right. So you ain't going to hang on 16 measures of a chord.
Down.
It's like there's so many, you have like your different types of instrumental bands.
Right.
Like you got your Animals as leaders, which is just
jazz.
Just crazy,
yeah.
super fast and all over the place, and 97 string guitars, and then you got like Pelican,
amateurs with their 97 string guitars. I've already upgraded.
Fucking that Tobias guy, he's such a rookie. And then you got like Pelican, like more sludgy, and then like Russian. Well, does Russian Circles have a vocalist?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of them. But yeah, there's like, I don't know. We're more just like, well, we're just going to play the riffs as if we did have a vocalist, but we're just going to jam more of them in there.
Right.
Like the description of our bands. 3 guys, no meaning, just riffs. That's pretty much it.
There's a lot of meaning in there.
Well, the meaning comes in our song names.
Yeah.
All of the great, super
but I think that actually proves the opposite. There is not. There's not a lot of meaning. There really isn't.
But you know, when
when
you put a label on it, like there's some stuff, back to Chorin. You know what I mean? Like I know where it kind of, where it kind of comes from. So when I think about that, and this, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this one's back to Chorin. I'm like, I instantly think, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back to fucking Chorin.
Well, I kind of like doing the whole kind of obscure song title too. Like this new album, we got a song called "Sorry Doesn't Put the Triscuit Crackers in My Stomach." Yeah. Now, to somebody who has no clue what that's from, they're just going to be like, I don't understand that name. But if you know what it's from, there's almost like that little sort of, you're in the club, like you recognize it, you feel like, oh man, that's obscure,
Right.
So there's a little bit of that.
Who did the old Greg thing today?
That was me.
That was in there. I haven't seen that in
Dude,
so long.
It sideswiped me because I saw the face, and
it sends
I'm
you back.
old Greg, and I always fucking somebody will post it every couple months. They'll just put old Greg on there. So I saw it, and then I'm like, oh hey, that's me.
Well, that's if and that was all due to you playing the first song, and then when we get done, play another new song that nobody's heard.
Not yet.
Make an assessment, mother licker.
Yes, it is. It's attached to your rod, mother licker. I died laughing when I saw that. And the whole story where he's talking about Bootsy finding the fucking, it's like a medicine ball with tits. Yeah.
And the whole, the Baileys and the just.
You're in Jeff's bar, you'll have what Jeff eats.
What do you say about Curly Jefferson? He's like, I'll teach you like Curly Jefferson. Who's Curly Jefferson? And he looks up, and the dude's like, zombie top.
I haven't watched that.
That is the dumbest, best show ever.
Yeah.
It's so bad, though. It's so bad.
There was a couple
so
really good episodes.
Yeah.
The hitchhiker, the bass thumb.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like this giant green thumb. So dumb.
Craig Rilgen's Beards checking in. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you joining us. Mr. Jeff, Mr. Justin, Mr. Jeff, how did you guys meet? How did Cymothoa form?
Oh, gosh. All right.
You'll have to go back to the other episode that we did. No, I'm kidding.
We're going to go deep.
I'll start it and let Justin finish it. But
fire away there, Captain Memory.
When I was 20, so that's, 18, 17 years ago. Which
Sorry,
I don't know why I threw that in there. But he was saying, how did you guys? I thought maybe he wanted to know when too. So that would have been what, 2004-ish, 2003-ish. Less Than Nothing was looking for a guitar player, and I don't think they had done a whole lot in the way of shows. They didn't even have an album out yet, right? Because the guitar players they had couldn't face the crowd or something like that.
One of them couldn't. He only played a couple
One
times.
of them couldn't face the
Yeah.
crowd, and the other one had other issues. I don't remember what the deal
we had
was.
a few guitar players, and then they all
Couldn't face the crowd.
no, they just
Couldn't face the crowd.
That was
one of them.
That was
couldn't.
Bacon, though,
Bacon.
right? Yeah, he's cool.
one of
He's
my
cool
best
as hell,
friends.
though, so that's fine.
Best
We can
friends,
say
yeah.
that. But so I went down there and tried out. I had heard actually from. I used to play in a band with the drummer from Faction. Remember Faction?
No.
And Samsara.
Samsara, I
And-
remember that, yep.
Yeah. So that drummer, Chris DeCoot. Remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I played in a band with him, and as that we did like. I think that was the band that played like the whole first Rage Against the Machine album. That was like all we did. We just learned it and played it. It was kind of just for fun. And then he told me about them and said to go try out. So I went down there and tried out. I don't think I even knew any of their songs or anything. So I just kind of jammed some of my own riffs. And
I think you called me, and I met with you and got you a old shitty recording of some stuff.
Okay.
And then you figured out some of the riffs,
Yeah,
and then
something
we
like
just
that.
started jamming.
yeah, so basically that's when I met him and Tony, who now drums with Common Choir. And I think the other guys in that band are not doing anything musically anymore, to my knowledge. But that's it.
No.
I mean, that's the start, middle, and end of me and Justin, because we've never not been in a band since that point,
Nice.
It's like common law marriage,
basically.
basically.
That's why we just give each other hell constantly.
Yeah.
Also, we don't take anything serious, so
Nope.
it's just how we are.
Nothing wrong with that.
Don't get offended.
Yeah.
You
Ever.
can get offended.
You
if
can.
want.
I guess you can if you want. That's
I don't-
fine.
The last time we
We're
did,
gonna keep
did a
doing it.
podcast, I think you had like 32 beers and he just kept giving you shit and you were like, you were just like fending him off after.
Yeah, that's what he does.
He had a couple. Well, yeah, but I give.
It definitely wasn't 32.
But in all
probably
honesty, I do give Justin a lot of
8.
shit. But honestly, like Justin is widely considered to be one of Minnesota's bass players.
There's only like 6, isn't there?
That was good.
Well, no, there's a
I like
lot
that.
of them, but he's widely considered to be one of them.
One of them.
True.
Yeah, I am. I definitely am.
So that's the nicest thing I can say about him.
That was a good one.
That was a Reggie. That was a Reggie Watts joke right there, dude.
Was it?
Yeah, it was nice delivery on that one. It was very nice.
It was in there. It was in the pocket.
Yes, very much so.
What can I do?
So, like, what was it about the playing style between you two that really clicked for you guys to like continue, jamming together and like forming Cymothoa?
My personal opinion on it is, I think
Give me that love. Here it comes.
I think we both push each other going both ways.
Yeah.
Like, he writes crazy ass math shit that I then have to figure out, and I'm super stubborn because I tune my bass standard.
Yeah.
And he's drop.
Yeah.
So like when he comes up with something, I have to figure out how to transpose it and put it.
Oh.
Which makes me do things differently,
Sure.
I think, to create stuff. But then when I write something, he's like, no, my fingers have to go from here to here. But he does the same thing where I have to go like, okay, well, now I got to make it happen in a different way. And I just think that's one of our things that we've always done is next one, make it better, make it better, make it better, get better. Which I think,
Be different, make every
Yeah.
album different, make every song different.
As
I don't want you
different
to
as you
listen
can.
to an album and be like,
Yeah.
oh, well, every one of them songs is in the same vein. It's like, it's nice to kind of take you on a little journey.
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
I mean,
That's my he'll probably have some smart ass
I probably
fucking
will.
retort here for
Let's
that.
hear it. For what? You didn't say anything. How can I retort to nothing?
To the question that Greg asked previously about why we've been together so long.
Oh. No, I think you hit it on the head there.
Oh, jeez.
But
that's
I-
almost like a compliment.
I think there's personality involved too, and it's like that's why, since Brad's not here, I can bring up Brad. I won't say anything terrible about him, but
Sure.
the first time Brad was in the band, I think there was a little more. We were on different levels personality-wise.
Sure.
And I don't mean that that's necessarily the end-all, be-all to a band, but it definitely helps if
like
you're all on the same page.
you and Brad were? You like personally, or all three of you guys?
I think just Brad was on a different place mentally than we were about what he wanted from it, or what he wanted to get out of it, or just how much time and effort he wanted to put into it, type of deal.
Sure.
And now I think we've all over the years have gotten where we're all kind of on that same page.
Right.
Which me and Justin have always been. Which, like I told you earlier, it's wife number 1, band number 2, and third place is way the hell down the list.
Right.
And I think
We got to have your
I mean,
dog.
he's
your
got
dogs.
kids. Well, when I say wife, I mean my wife and my kids, like my dog, whatever is family. Let's say family number 1, band number 2, and third place is way the hell down there.
Yeah. Everything else.
So we're not going to argue about politics. We're not going to argue about things that aren't number 1 or number 2.
Right.
That's just how it is, you know.
Right.
Like, and I think it helps to all be on that page.
That's a really big thing these days. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to allow stupid shit to enter the creative space. You know what I
Right.
mean? And bog you down because you get into conversations about whatever. You know what I mean? You're having fun with it and doing whatever you can and make it enjoying life, enjoying the process of creation, and maybe stopping in between and chattering about nonsense. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yep.
Like that's really important, and being on the same level, like, huge.
Yep.
But that keeping that bullshit out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we were talking right before we went on about being on Facebook and all that shit just bogging you down and having to like separate yourself from all of it.
Yeah.
We were talking about Joey Jordison of Slipknot passing away, and then Dusty Hill from ZZ Top, and I think there was actually a couple more this week too. One of the guys from Metal Church, I want to say.
Right. I think so.
Mike
yeah.
Howell. Mike Howell. And then I think there's one, Biz Markie as well, passed away in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So lots of shit in the feed of,
Right.
death going on. But yeah, I totally agree with you, man. It is just so difficult to find people. I know in Outside the Murder, we had one guy that was really political and always talked about that shit, and even more when he was drinking. So it was like we would all go do a show and we would be somewhere and you would just hear voices across the room, escalating, and I'm going, oh, fuck, and walk over there, and you just hear him, and you go, you didn't just ask him about Obama, right? You guys weren't talking politics. Why the fuck would you do that? Pete, shut the fuck up, you know what I mean? And he's going, I'm just trying to tell this fucking baboon that, you know what I mean? And he just was like, oh my God, I got to put a cork in this motherfucker.
That might be another reason why we don't have a singer, too. It's like, what, I mean...
We don't want to put out a message.
Yeah,
we're not
we don't
those
want a
kind of guys.
message.
We don't want a message. We don't stand for anything.
Yeah.
we stand for not taking life too seriously and having
We stand
a good time
for riffs.
as best we can.
Riffs.
Yeah, we stand for
I
riffs.
mean, that's
Dude, if you
really
if you don't sample that shit from fucking Warriors, riffs, yeah, right, that shit. If you don't,
I don't remember
oh
that.
my God,
I'll have to watch that again.
yeah,
It's
you
been a
have
while.
to, dude. It's like the biggest gang in the entire New York. But
Yep.
every time the guy walks in, he says the name riffs, and then everybody goes, yeah, right, and they fucking
We were actually talking about maybe getting a little box to put some samples on and do something. But, you don't want to go overboard with that shit, too, because then it just gets like...
Remember
Yes.
we used to put the little stingy 12-inch TV on stage with us, and it was just
dude.
there. If you could see it, great. If you
dude.
can't, whatever.
I don't give a shit though, man. There were times when you guys would be jamming and that creepy
It would line up. Yeah.
dude. It was fucking awesome,
Yeah.
man.
Jeff had a good idea with that one. And,
Didn't that
and
guy-
found that creepy dude.
Didn't
And-
that guy get into trouble for some shit too? Like,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's dead. He's
Yeah.
been dead for a
Yeah.
while. I don't know when he was living. Yeah,
I think
he
you
was,
explained
he
it
was
to
like
me,
the
and I had to-
neighborhood creeper or
Yeah.
something. I'm
Yeah.
sure. He
I
got in
had to
trouble for
actually
something.
look that shit up. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that was insane.
The dude was crazy, though.
So
Yeah.
Just
you
his
guys
face.
you guys have a CD release show coming up on the 6th, correct?
August 6th.
Next week.
1
Yes.
week from today.
1 week from today.
Club Underpants.
Club Underpants, Northeast Minneapolis.
Yep. Spring Street, Club Underground. Be there or be square. Everybody's talking about, can't wait till shows come back. Can't wait till shows come back. Well, fucking come out.
What's that?
It's August 6th, Friday.
Well, you know what?
And let's see, you get 100 people in Club Underground. It's just sweaty, gross
Do you
Club
guys
Underground.
feel nervous about this whole Delta variant thing happening right now?
I don't.
Because I know I
don't have it in me anymore.
I
Yeah.
went to Slam Dakota 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and there were a bunch of people that ended up getting sick after that. I wasn't one of them, but there was a bunch of people that got sick.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the person who put it on, and then a few different people from miscellaneous bands. I think there was 14 bands on Saturday. That was the day I was there. But
Yeah. Well, I don't plan on touching anyone or talking very close to anyone.
You're
And
just gonna be like,
if anybody wants to come up and talk really close to my face, even if it wasn't COVID, it'd be like,
I'm
dude,
gonna-
see, that's what the whole
I'm
thing.
touching you, buddy.
That's the whole thing.
Touching
Well,
you
yeah, we practice in a 10 by 10 box multiple days a week, so we're fine.
Yeah, can't get away from that.
Yeah.
I
He might have started it.
please don't talk COVID.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
we should
Exactly.
actually we should have put some staples before we started the podcast about not talking.
It's
about
fine.
that
We
shit,
just
but
don't
yeah.
have a lot to say about it. The only thing I'll say about it, it just seems like in the end we're going to end up in a place where people are getting it and there ain't a whole lot that can be done. So you need to make the decision. Are
Yeah.
we going to just stop everything for the next 12 years? I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying at some point there has to be just
A breaking point.
do what you can, you know?
Yeah.
Do what you can. Don't be totally stupid, but you can't halt everything forever.
Yeah.
No.
That's kind of where I'm at with it.
Yeah,
But I'll
I
still be
agree with you.
cautious. I'll still respect people's space. And
I'm
I think
excited.
that's important. But you know.
I'm excited. It was amazing. I've been to 3 shows so far, and each one was packed.
Good vibes.
And each show was amazing because as soon as the song was done, everybody was cheering and fucking into it. The pits were great. People were so happy to be with each other again. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
You could really feel it in the entire room at each show. Well, the first one was outdoor, and it was still amazing. Everybody had a great time.
What show was that?
It was at Wasco's for the Safety Joe Fest or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I shouldn't say whatever it was. It was.
Yeah, I mean,
Safety
I
Joe
hope.
Fest.
I hope that's how it is. You know, what bugs me a little bit that all these national tours are coming through now just to hop on the wagon because they're like, well, we haven't done anything for 2 years. Let's go make a quick buck. And it's
Right.
like, don't give them your money.
Right.
Come to the local shows.
Right.
It's all we've talked about is helping each other. And I'm not even saying come to mine. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
But don't give your money to Corn.
Right.
Go give it to Hex Vortices. Go give it to Wolf Mask. Go give it to us if you want. But,
Right.
you know, support the local. Actually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You know,
was-
I know there's a
I
lot of
agree with
national
you.
ones coming through. I have not seen a national band in so long because I would rather go to a local show at this
Right.
point.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple artists
I've been buying fucking local shirts nonstop, online this whole time. Just like fuck it, man. I need to have support local bands. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing with doing this CD is, normally we've been basically the whole time we've been a break-even band, which
Yeah.
in my mind and others that's fucking succeeding.
Yeah.
But with this one, a year and a half without playing shows, selling T-shirts, anything like that, it's like, well, we had to put a couple bucks into this one.
Dude, if you
But-
guys make a fucking shirt of this, I want one of these.
well-
4X, I will buy one of these.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic logo, dude.
Yeah.
Or I mean logo. The whole that cover is fucking
He
killer, dude.
tore it up on this one.
Tom did a number on that one, and he is an amazing dude and artist. And we gave him the idea, and he fucking nailed it.
Right. Right.
Just hammered it. So, and he's actually coming back to the States, so it'll be good to see him here in a couple weeks.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So, you can give him an actual physical copy.
Right.
Because it was kind of expensive to mail shit to
Europe.
the UK.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a spendy send. I've done it with just patches, and I was like, man, you feel bad because you know.
Yeah. And then you also have to do it with not saying that it's worth anything.
Yeah.
And just send it like blind, and then hope it gets there. Because if it does, that's great. Then, but if you say, well, it's worth $100, they have to pay taxes on whatever comes in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow,
So-
that's fucked.
Yeah.
That is so fucked.
Super
what they do.
shafty stuff.
I hate going to the city. I'll pay to see a live stream. Yeah.
Who?
This
Who's
is
that?
Craig Rosen. It's a buddy of mine. He's got a fantastic beard like we do.
Where's he at?
He is. Where are you, Craig? You're up north somewhere, aren't you? You're north of the cities. Yeah. He.
He's up there in that lake of the woods up there.
Up over there and by them bears and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He has to come down to the city to work. So he's like, I'm sure he fucking hates it though.
Right. It's like my dad.
It's a drive for me out to get out here, too.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
good-
yeah,
It's
he-
a solid hour and a half.
He moved to
Oh, he says Princeton.
country.
Yeah, it's up there a little ways.
Just
Where
come
do you-
down and stay with
Where
Greg.
do you, where do you
I'm
stay?
in, I'm in Glencoe.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's a jaunt.
Yeah.
I'm inviting him to stay with you on next Friday.
Next Friday.
Yeah,
Craig
so he
could
can
come stay with me.
Yeah, he's going to stay with you.
Well, I'll put him on a couch somewhere.
There you go. See, Craig?
Might not be your couch, but we'll find one sitting out in someone's yard.
I'm sure one of those.
You're waking up on a couch one way or another.
Hey, I got a dog couch over there. It's full of dog hair. Come on in, man. Just mix it in with your beard. Might grow a little faster. How the fuck? How many songs are on this thing?
A 10-banger.
10-banger.
Yep.
And you got
30 minutes of music, almost on the nuts.
How many of these did you guys release on the 1459 thing?
3.
1, 2, 3,
right?
Yep. We did 3 on the live 1459, and it was live. Like, it kind of got cut. Like, it's just shot. It doesn't look like we're all in the same room together,
right?
But it was live. And then
it makes it sound like it wasn't because you
right,
specifically pointed that out. Like, it sounds so good. I swear it's live, guys. That's what I took from that.
Hey, I'm pretty proud of it because we did it at 10 in the morning on a Sunday, and we cranked that shit out in like 25 minutes.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
Just like that. Bam, bam, bam. Right in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did 2 takes of each, but we took the first take of 2 of them and the second take of 1 of them.
And Will was like, "That is the fastest we've ever been in and out of here on a Sunday."
Right.
I was like,
now,
"Awesome, thanks." See you later.
How was it working with Dave in the new medium? Really, because that's really his cutting teeth doing the video stuff.
Yeah.
He hasn't been really. He's all photography most of the time, and I know he was breaking into that video stuff. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks good. And then, yeah, well, we'll probably end up working with him on some more stuff. And then the other one, we worked with Nathan from Split Life Productions. I did a logo for him, and we did a little trade. And he filmed the actual drum takes when Brad was recording the CD, and then that was the first one, or the second one we put out, or the 4th video that we put out, where it was "Sorry Doesn't Put the Triscuit Crackers in My Stomach," and that was just Brad's drum playthrough because he does some really cool tinky cymbal stuff.
I love that. Tinky.
Yeah, just good. It's just a good representation of Brad's playing ability. And then he's going to do another one for Frying Nemo.
Like a full band playthrough, I think.
Which will be like Brad's drum take and then me and him kind of playing over it in the recording booth, room, whatever.
Have you guys thought about doing like a fantastic video, like this elaborate video thing?
Not super elaborate, but we did come up with an idea.
Are you talking about a music video?
Yeah, during Jeff's wife's birthday party.
Yeah, well, Justin wants to do a bowling alley video where the video is us bowling.
Just us bowling and having fun,
I guess.
And
It's
high fives and just stupid stuff.
Me bowling is
His
it's
bowling
a spectacle.
Here,
It's violent.
Yeah.
He's probably got
I've got a
of
video of Jeff
it's
bowling.
frightening.
So now, what would you be wearing when you're bowling?
Probably
super
bowling
cool stuff.
clothes.
Bowling stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty much what I wore when I went to Jeff. I have a super awesome flamingo shirt. It's a bunch of flamingos wearing sunglasses. That one. Here's Jeff bowling. Just hit play.
I better get a strike in that video.
You do get a strike in that video.
You do get a strike in that video.
Yeah.
Dude, you fucking whipped that thing.
But he whips it and then he runs like 20 feet to the left.
It's violent. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
I want to be able to show this. It's going to loop, so just hang on there, folks. You'll be able to see this video. Watch him just...
There he goes. And his arm comes around like he's throwing girls' underhand softball fast pitch. Just whew.
And then I'm out of the
It's so
frame.
crazy that you're right down that one outside foot that you're jumping to the left.
I don't know what's going on. It just happens.
Wow.
I saw it for the first time and I was like, "The fuck are you doing? That's not how you bowl." So he's like, "That's how I bowl.
So
That's how I
Got a
always
video
bowl."
of me getting a strike, and then he goes, "That's not how you bowl, buddy."
Well, if we want to
say
talk
what you
about
will.
who dominated during that performance.
True.
We had a tattoo shop in Isle, Minnesota. It's just like a really small town by Mille Lacs, right? And they've got this little the whole fucking town shuts down. It's a tourist place, you know what I'm saying? So the whole town shuts down at like 6 or 7 at night, except for this bowling alley, and it serves pizza and like appetizers and shit.
Hadji's and 3-2 beer.
No, we'd go over there and get smashed hammered. I mean, ham bone,
Full
dude,
bar.
to the point where where you sit down and it's the scoreboards right there.
Yeah.
We were throwing balls from up on the stairs, just like fucking chucking them down the aisle. And the kid who was running the place, he did not give two shits. We just tip him, just keep getting drunk and tipping them out, and he loved it.
Yeah.
He just like, you guys are fucking out of hand, you know what I mean? And shot putting the fucking bowling balls. My one buddy's mom, she was like a really good bowler, and she's just sitting there like, what are you doing? Move to your left. And she's like coaching me. By the end of the night, I mean, I'm like one eye in it, you know what I mean? I'm just smashed.
Your aiming fluid went a little over.
Yeah, and she's like, she goes
overfilled.
to the left, to the left, to the left, and she just kept saying that. So then I'd slowly move over, strike, 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 and then it was like I'd get overconfident and go to the right.
Yeah.
Fucking chuck it. Where did you learn how to bowl like that, dude? Like,
I just grabbed a ball and just ran up there and chucked it. That was the result.
that was
was the result.
How did you catch that like that? That was fucking perfect.
That's
Well, I threw a lot of strikes that day.
Wow.
You did not throw a lot of strikes that day. Don't
you
lie. You saw the turkey dance.
He
And-
threw more
and-
strikes
and
than
here-
me, but that doesn't mean.
This guy over here.
my
that
God.
guy over there,
Oh,
Seabass.
Yep, you're a better bowler than me. I'm better.
Were you
at,
on a league?
I'm better at sex. So take your pick.
I'm not
Because
gonna-
I'm
not-
sure-
I'll take your word for that.
I'm sure when our wives get together, my wife says what she says, and his wife's like, "But
No.
Justin is an excellent bowler." It's like, oh wow, you must be so happy.
Well, gotta throw strikes. I don't think you're gonna bring something like that into the conversation.
Wow.
I guess,
That was deep.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Well,
that's hey, oh, here we go. That was deep. Not what his wife says.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my God, I almost
Hey,
choked on my soda.
whoa.
There we go. Now we're even. We can get past this now. We can work
Fair,
past
hey,
it.
that's fair.
Fair game.
Were there
game.
any gear changes between time off and time on?
Gear changes.
Gear changes as far as like, did you guys pick up any different gear
Oh,
from what you were playing before the time? The time.
No,
the
no.
time of.
I'm still rocking my EVH 5153 half stack. I did go buy a Jeff Loomis signature Jackson. I use that for the album. I don't think I'll use it live.
Is it pointy?
It's kind of pointy.
Super
It's a
sweet,
little
though.
pointy. It is awesome. It sounds great, but I just have a hard
Doesn't
time
he
with
play
certain
pointy?
body.
But doesn't he play pointy guitars? Jeff Loomis? Or am I wrong? I could be wrong.
His signature one is, yes, it has kind of like the double point in the back.
Now I gotta look it up.
yeah. Well, it's almost like the Dave Davidson one.
It's similar, yeah. I'm not a gear guy, so
Yeah.
How about you,
You can
sir?
ask Rob Carlson. He'd know.
he knows everything about every Jackson ever made. So.
Dude, it's fucking absolutely ridiculous.
And I'm a Jackson guy too, but nowhere near.
Dude, you have no fucking idea, man. I went to his house and I'm like, hey, man, because I want to learn some shit on bass. And I kept saying,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, dude, will you show me some shit? He goes, yeah, I'll just show you some shit to get your fingers used to things,
Right.
So I'm like, hey, can I get a bass lesson? He goes, what? And I go, can I get a beer lesson? He goes, yeah, come on over, bring some beer, bring your bass, whatever. So I go over there, and all the guitars on his wall have a fucking story. Every single one of them, dude. And they're like one-off guitars. Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to find another one like it. He's got 7 of them that he talked about. And then, like, how this one was set up and how this one has a specific pickup and this one has these type of knobs and this has
Yeah.
this switch. And, dude, I was just blown away. It was like, okay, so my father-in-law is a huge car guy. He's a mechanic and he's got a Challenger, you know what I mean? Like a 71 Challenger or something. Nice old car.
Super awesome.
Yeah, really nice car.
Like Challengers.
And going to like back to the 50s or something, he knows, or what is the other one? Hot Rod, I don't know, Hot Rod Nationals or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He knows what year they had the shaker hoods, what year they had this, why Pontiac did this, why, Chevy did that, and they were all trying to work at the same body types. And dude, he just knows everything. And I was just sitting with Rob drinking beer going, holy fuck, dude, you really do know everything about all of these deals,
Yeah.
To where Jackson's made him guitars specifically his style of shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn,
That's
dude.
crazy. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I found a couple. I've sent him messages before on Facebook, like just going through the random for sale stuff, and like see some random Randy Rhodes. I'll be like, hey, you might like this.
Random roads.
A random Rhodes.
Going down a random road. Yes, signature. This one, pointy on this one here.
I think Rob bought the same one too.
That one,
It's very similar looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the same body style.
Yeah.
But it's
You
like
bought one of these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
But it's like,
shit.
It's dark. It's really cool because it's like really dark.
That's not the
bl-
Loomis signature though. That's
Oh, it isn't?
No, it's
It's like a really dark black, but then it's like got a real cool wood grain to it.
Loomis signature guitar. Okay. Maybe.
Loom.
Sound it out for me, bro.
Loo.
Wow. It's not showing me. Is it a 7-string?
no 6.
It's not 96 strings. It's a
No.
Schecter. Why
No,
did I
it's
pop
not
it
a
up?
96.
Just 6.
You're having some finger problems over there.
I think he has a signature 7-string too.
That
though. I
one
could be
there?
wrong. That top one up there. Yep.
Except for it has a reverse headstock, doesn't it? Doesn't your headstock go up?
I don't know.
Ask Rob.
So you've
Rob,
already
do you-
gotten
Rob, do you know?
you've already gotten too
Yeah.
far into the gear for
Yeah.
me. Just,
So yeah,
I can show you where the hole is that you plug the
I
thing
think
into.
that's what he said. That top one is the signature.
It looks
If-
like
if
yeah.
you guys-
I don't know what you
like-
got.
Yeah.
That's
pulled up, but-
that's the one on top.
yeah. That looks like it. Yeah, it's
That's a
Flo-
really
Floyd
cool
Rose
guitar,
and,
dude.
blackout pickups. Looks right.
So your neck goes down or up,
the headstock. I think your headstock goes up.
or is it like that one?
No, it's like the other one.
Just straight nerdery. I didn't get anything new.
Nothing new.
No, I've had since yeah. Since
What
the
do you
last
What do
one.
you play?
Warwick
Warwick, that's what I
basses,
thought.
and I have SWR cabs, but I re-speakered all.
Is anybody
those.
getting? You got to move your hand just a little bit this way in the thing because. There you go.
It's like
Just the way you did that, you were like,
I don't know what to do with my hands. From Talladega Nights.
I just watched that the other
I
night.
love that
He's
movie.
all-
With all due respect, you can fuck off. I said with all due respect. But yeah, I play Dark Glass 900 head with Alpha Omega pedal. And the only reason I have both of those is because directly after I bought them, they put them both into one. It's fucking stupid. Could have saved some money there, but yeah. Same stuff. Clean tone and super dirty tone.
Yeah. No,
He
no
doesn't like-
pedals. No pedals. No.
You don't play any pedals at all?
Well, just a suppressor.
That's it.
Clean tone and dirty tone.
I love that. The sound out of
and
that head. The
Yeah.
sound out of those EVH the 5153.
So is that solid state then? Or
No,
tubies?
tubes.
Tubies.
Tubes,
All right,
yeah.
good deal. Good deal. Let me see here. Tony Lent just did something.
Who the fuck's that guy?
Tony who?
The
Tony
drummer,
what?
The drummer.
Oh,
of,
Tony.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just kidding. Yeah.
you mean
He
that?
said, to be fair,
to be fair.
Justin
be
has more
fair.
kids. That's
to
what
be
he's saying.
fair.
Justin has more kids, is what he says. And he says he loves the videos, by the way.
Oh well, thank you.
I'm trying to catch up on because I have.
Oh, yeah.
It's just fucking every which way.
And everybody wants a piece
So
of us.
apparently people are
Because
watching
Greg,
us.
Greg finally
Yes.
realized that sex sells and had us on.
That's it. That's what it was.
Hold on a second.
Oh no!
I wish I had a fan blowing that way, just
like
so your
like a-
beard would like hit the side of his face.
The funniest shit that was that Krog show where Rob was just like the whole time he was playing was like a fan blowing on him. It was like a L'Oreal commercial.
Oh yeah. Oh, at the Eagle's Nest. Yeah.
It's like a L'Oreal commercial.
It did look like it
'Cause
was like it was
L'Oreal-
like a heavy metal L'Oreal commercial.
was
Just
gonna
like
say, I-
I should get a. If you have a photo of him with that, and just get it to me, I'll put like the logo on.
I want to say that I even have some better ones. Yeah.
'Cause, yeah,
So
it was-
I had
it
to
was
like
so
tame it
funny.
down. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was everywhere. Like the one where he's like looking through. Did I post that one where he's looking through?
I don't know.
his hair?
I saw
Oh
a
my
couple
God.
of them from that show, and yeah, I laughed my ass off. I was like, that's just great.
You could make
I
a
should
good like meme, like a hair shampoo meme out of that.
What's
That's
funny is when
pretty
he
good.
played in Slam Dakota like the week later, right?
Yeah.
The fucking wind was blowing so much that it was doing the same thing. But it was like epic though, because it was, like the fan was hitting other people and like
Right.
swirling it into his face and shit. With the regular wind, it was just like,
It was pretty funny.
yeah,
But yeah, I could get a fan on my amp. And then
Just under your
But then
beard?
it just goes like this.
yeah.
And then I don't know.
Never ride motorcycle. The back of your
Oh,
neck
yeah.
gets the fucking
Beard whips.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's like razor burn when you're fucking riding.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. Good stuff. So no new gear.
Nope.
No new gear.
Did Brad get any new gear?
He got a little metal clip that holds his hi-hat up. It's
Yep, he just
Sublime.
got that.
So is it the quick release ones?
The quick release one, because his other one was fucking up,
yeah.
Nice.
which was in turn screwing us up at practice.
Uh-oh.
Yep, so we took
like
him
Brad,
aside
yeah.
and we did what we got to do.
Yep, we put him in the corner and we said,
Did you jump him in? When he came back, did you jump him back in again?
yeah.
So he had to get jumped out and then jump back in when he came
Yeah.
back.
Brad's been through the ringer.
Tough guy.
Yeah. No, he's got 4 kids, so I mean, he's already through the ringer.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
Did he snip yet?
I don't know. Man, we try to keep genitalia conversation out of.
Yeah.
And like when we get down, we're like, "Hey, should we practice our songs?" Like,
No, I want
let's
to talk about vasectomies.
yeah.
Fuck playing music.
That's why
your balls swell?
That's why it takes so long to go through our 30-minute set. Is all the really cool stuff we talk about.
Tracy Setterland says, write a full album in C, make it overly happy and weird. That's what he said.
Okay.
We're already in C. We'll write a happy riff for you.
I thought
Not a whole
It seems like
album.
we have happy riffs in there
Well,
somewhere.
Got the new funky clutch riff that I came up with.
Yeah, that's pretty happy.
Something like that. Kind of sounds like
I love that.
Kind of sounds like
much what it sounds
Foghorn
like.
Leghorn should come running up.
It sounds like it should be on. It should be on banjo.
Yeah, I have a
Ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee.
banjo. I need to get it fixed.
What'd you do
That'd
to
be
it?
cool.
It's just really old. My godfather gave it to me, and he got it through. So like back in the day when you did a bunch of farming, and bought so much seed and like all the different shit, they'd send you a catalog and you'd get points and they'd be like, pick something out. Well, he played guitar and there was a banjo. And he's like, oh, I'll get the banjo. And so it's old as
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Like it's got like the American eagle and flag and stuff like all carved on the back of it. I don't even know what kind it is or what
It's
it is.
probably super.
But he gave it to me, and I went to get it restrung, and the thing was so old, the guy went to undo the strings, and the tuning pegs just started
Falling out.
shattering.
Just crumbling.
Yeah, just crumbling.
a
Because it's
dust.
old. Yeah, it's just, he's like, I can't, the only way you're going to do this is you got to do all this stuff. And I just haven't got around to it.
Wow.
Plus, I haven't got around to being like, well, I want to learn banjo. Right. I got enough shit to do, and I got to fucking remember all of his riffs.
Right.
It's like,
Well, see, if you learn banjo, then he would have to learn your riffs.
banjo riffs. I don't even know how fucking banjo's tuned either.
I
That's
could
the
learn
other thing.
Justin's entire catalog while taking a shit.
Damn! Oh, banjo riffs?
Whatever he comes up with.
Ooh,
That's a bold-faced lie, sir.
dang.
Yeah.
That's right.
You might not want to open the door, Greg. I don't know if Jeff's head's going to fit in this room much longer.
Well, that's good.
Like I've said on previous podcasts, I just talk because I like the sound of it. There's nothing
Yeah, well,
educational or of any merit coming out of my mouth ever.
there is sometimes. It's rarity, though.
I got these. We can get into these.
Oh, God, yeah. Open up the book of
Yeah, go
instruction.
ahead.
You
Let's
know,
do
I
it.
mean-
What does it say on the front of it?
So it says get it done.
Okay.
But it's get it done, not get done.
No,
Oh,
get it done.
Get
Yeah,
it
it's-
done.
it's-
Well, I mean, there's a difference.
Well, because the last time we were on your podcast, we went through some rejected song names.
Yes.
Song titles that just weren't good enough.
Which is
So Jeff brought.
And I feel like we had a good time with
We
that.
did, we
so
did.
Jeff brought more of them down.
I brought a bunch more down. These are song names or band names that didn't make the cut at some point in time.
This might be a cue for me to go to the bathroom.
Do it up. If you need to go, do it up.
Yeah, you can
remember
do
how to
that.
get there?
So
I go that way,
Yep.
and then if
And then to
if
the
I
left.
get lost, I'll
Yodel.
scream.
Just start yodeling.
Yeah.
We might hear you.
yeah, I guess we'll just have to comment on these and try to make them funny without that guy.
I don't know if that's possible, man. I'm pretty dry humor.
Maybe we'll wait. We can
You want to wait?
Yeah, we can wait for
Okay,
him because
that's not a problem.
he's kind of an integral part to.
Craig says he's going to go take a poop. That's what
Yep,
that's what Justin's
Craig's getting
doing.
it on.
Craig says that Justin's going to go take a poop. Adam says the riffs that you guys throw out are always make him happy.
Well, that's hey. Thank you.
That's good.
I don't know. I don't know if that's what we're going for.
He did ask a question that I did not actually ask. You can't get a bad tone out of EVH. Is that Eddie Van Halen?
Yeah, that's his amp line.
The white one, right?
Yeah, the white one. Yeah.
What years did they make that one? Because he did the 5150s were his too, right?
I don't know if those PVs were.
I thought
I got it. I mean, obviously he'd have to be tied to it in some way, you would think, since they used the 5150 name.
Right.
But I honestly don't know the history.
of the
I'm
5150.
bad with
Now,
stuff
was
like
the
that.
5150 solid state?
I think
Maybe
Again, I
maybe
don't know.
maybe
No.
the Jamies could answer this, huh?
to get the Jamies in on this one. Maybe.
Woo! Let me see
Hey,
here.
well,
Adam, do you know if the 5150 was solid state or tubey tubes?
I know what question you're talking about though, because I saw it roll through. I think you're looking for the one where he asked our best show. And
Yes,
worst
best and
show.
worst show. Yeah, do you guys have? Can you remember that? Eddie Van Halen created the 5150. Yes.
Okay. So best show, best show is a tie for me. First Avenue main stage, just because that's the first and only time that I've played there. I don't know if the show was all that memorable, but it was just playing there. I think
It's just
it was
playing there,
with
yeah.
Epicurean
Ooh.
and Kunanoon, was it?
Kunanoon and
How long ago was that?
Downside of Truth.
Whoa.
So that'll tell you how long ago it was.
2005 maybe.
That's
Yeah.
a while. That's
Yeah.
a while ago.
Yeah.
We've been around a little
I
while,
have.
yeah.
Yeah. We've been
We
around
just
the
don't
block.
age. I don't know why we don't age.
Yeah, I
We
mean-
look exactly the same. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Matt
Well,
Parkins,
the beard's longer.
Matt Parkins says tube. It is a tube amp.
Okay.
And he said
Well, he would know. He works at
the 5150
Capitol.
came out with with PV first. Came out first with PV. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what are we talking about? Guitar amps?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we were here to talk about us.
We were.
Just kidding.
We were talking about you guys.
Jokes.
Ask Jamie, he says.
Here we go.
Eddie
Oh,
Van
here we
Halen
go.
left PV. It became the 6505. Damn, Parkins has got it on. He knows what's up.
Well, he works at Capitol, I believe.
That's
right.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
knows his shit.
Fancy schmancy. So, First Avenue, main stage.
Okay, so First Avenue main stage more just for the venue, and I'm not saying I just don't remember the show. It was so long ago. I can't tell you if the other bands were good, if we had a good set. I honestly don't remember.
Was it magical sound-wise? Do you remember that?
I do remember the sound being pretty damn good.
Fucking loud as balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Crispy up
On
there.
a Wednesday night in the wintertime.
yeah. And for me, the tie for second or tie for first, I guess, would be we played at the Caboose with Intronaut, Gorguts,
Ooh.
and Brain Tentacles. And I like all three of those bands a
Yeah.
lot, so
Yeah.
that was cool.
That was
Was
pretty
that a
sweet.
Bobby show?
It was
That was a
it was
Bobby
a
show.
Leo Bobby show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were on the same boat with his answers?
Yeah. That and anytime played the Triple Rock.
Yeah. I love that fucking place.
Yeah.
I miss that place so much, man.
Yeah.
The
for
only
sure.
thing that sucked there was the parking, and that was it. That fucking room was amazing.
Yeah.
Such a
about
good
it was-
feeling, you know what I
Yep.
mean? Nice, wide open. I mean, the stage could have been a hair bigger, but that was about it for me.
Yeah.
I really love the feeling of that room.
Yeah.
It was like
we
that.
played a half room show where you just played on the floor of instead of playing on the stage, you played on the floor, like
Up on the deck?
up on the deck.
No shit.
That was fucking cool too.
Really?
Everything. Anytime
I don't
was
think
at
I
the
ever.
Triple
I
Rock
don't
was
think I
great.
ever seen one there.
Yeah, I wish that place wouldn't have gone away.
Yeah, me too, man.
But
Well,
you know?
Justin can do his best and worst. I'll be right back.
All right, there you
Oh,
go.
should I read some of your super awesome
No, he waited
notes?
for you.
Yeah,
He took it with
you
him.
better take that with you.
Yeah, he's like, no,
I'll
no.
burn that thing right here in Greg's podcast. We're lighting it on fire.
Well, we're gonna forget all these. Let it go.
Yeah. I don't know which one did he?
He didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything.
No, he was waiting.
Oh, he
for
kept it. He kept it
Yeah,
secret.
yeah.
Top secret shit.
Yes, he did.
Such a weirdo.
So the First Avenue. How was that? How did you feel? Amazing on that stage? Did it feel fantastic?
As amazing as it could, you know, it was super awesome. But you know, at the same time, it's a Wednesday night and there wasn't that many people there.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because you're playing to an open room. You've played there when it's packed.
Yeah.
So fucking you gotta have a whole different type of nervousness when that's going on.
Dude, I played it
But
in
even-
four different in my teens, my 20s, my 30s, and my 40s. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that room has just meant so much to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Since I was a fucking kid.
Yeah.
I mean, the entry's the same way for me too.
Yeah,
'cause
we
it's-
played 7th Street once too, and that was really fun. I'll play anywhere, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, but those were some of the better shows.
Now,
but
have
we've
you-
played. It's just like you. I mean, you've obviously have way more shows under
Sure.
your belt, but
Yeah.
it's like, you know, we've been playing since 2004,
Yeah.
and it's, you know, that's a long time.
Hey, Mom, thanks
That's-
for coming. Oh, wait.
That's
no,
a long
not
time
Mom.
of playing shows, you know, because we try to, you know, play like once a month
Sure.
out, so to not oversaturate ourselves.
Yeah.
And-
Which is a great amount if you think in town.
Yeah, and then you know we've gone to Iowa and Wisconsin, and you know played in Mankato and played up north and St. Cloud and stuff like that. But you know, 2 kids
Yeah.
and a wife, Brad, 4 kids. You know, it's
Yeah.
like
You're not going to jump on a month-long tour.
It's like it's like he said, families first, but then the band, and we try and do what we can.
Yeah.
And hopefully when we do it, people show up.
Yeah.
Because, it's fun to have people at your show, and it's fun to have somebody say, hey, you did a fucking good job.
Yeah,
like,
do
thanks.
not
'cause
follow
I put-
our musical advice as
put
far
it-
as if you're looking to make it or something. We're not the people to ask. I mean, we're not. We have no end destination in sight, and we
Nope.
never have.
I
That's
really,
not necessarily a bad thing.
I really hope.
I don't think so.
I really hope that that next week's show is just because Silic's got a great following. A lot. It seems like they have a great buzz right now.
Yeah.
With releasing their stuff. And,
Well, technically, they released their CD during the old COVID times,
Yeah.
which we're still in, apparently.
right.
And
Is that like Renaissance times? Is that
Yes.
like Spanish flute?
No, that was
type
like
thing?
200 years. Let's not do a whole Renaissance. Let's not do that much, please.
Well, you never know.
I know I don't age and probably will never die, but
No,
still.
and you're definitely not going to get over 100.
Just because I'm immortal doesn't mean I want to deal with it for 200
I
years. You know what I mean?
They're
but-
the only one.
They did their CD and,
And
did
it's me.
and
What are the odds?
sold their copies, and then they haven't played a show since they put out their CD. So technically, it's kind of their CD release show too.
Yeah. But they've been getting buzz. I mean, like I've heard their name come up a lot from local people.
Well, they're
really,
fucking good.
Yeah, I've yet to really listen to them either.
Oh,
but I know,
it's fucking
you know
great.
what I mean. Paul's fucking amazing.
Paul's amazing. Aaron is fucking amazing. Greg, the bass player, that dude's fucking got some sick ass tone.
Sweet.
And I
can't wait.
How he works with Paul and Aaron, and they do some crazy shit. And their vocalist is a very it's almost like Between the Buried and Me style of stuff. It's very it's just fucking good shit. So
Yeah, and I know-
it'll be a cool show.
I know Semtex is working on some stuff. You
Yeah.
know, they've been trying to track some stuff, and I know at Dennis's place, I believe. So, and I watched Mike Kern play the last couple of weeks, and fucking he's not lost a step at all. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic show. I'm really excited to
I hope
see
so.
how.
I like the
hope-
3-band bill. I think that hopefully we'll see a little more of that.
Now, what time? It starts at 8:00, right? Or doors are at 7, right?
7. The show starts at 8. And yeah, I really like that because one, just get out there and fucking go to a show, and then you can go to a show, watch all 3 bands, and then still be home like at a reasonable time,
Right.
And not be like, well, it's 1 o'clock. I guess I got to leave because the last band hasn't played yet. Or if you're at the Hexagon, then it'd be like, well, it's 2 o'clock. They're moving out to the parking lot out there, and then the last band's going to play acoustic set.
Yeah.
But the sound guy still hasn't showed up.
Yeah, that's a whole nother ball of wax there with the Hex going down, and man, there's so many like venues popping up, and then so many like gone away in the mix too. That North Star bar over in St. Paul has been doing some stuff for booking, and is Mortimer's still around too? I think Mortimer's is doing some booking
I
too.
think I've seen a show flyer for there.
I mean,
Part Wolf.
we need a new log of who to actually contact,
right?
Because all of that stuff that I had,
It's all changed up.
I've sent out so many emails when we finally got this close to ready.
Yeah.
That like half of them came back like, well, it's not an email address anymore.
Wow.
That person doesn't exist anymore. So it's
That's
like
crazy.
You got new bookers, you got new people booking these clubs that you already played at, but do they know you? They don't know you.
Yeah.
So now you're just
starting all over again.
Yeah, every time we do something, it's like you're starting all over again.
That sucks too, man.
Yeah.
You know, and
Whatever.
You got to wonder if people are, paying attention too. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, if hopefully there's people booking at clubs that are paying attention.
right.
And
And I know,
if you're just paying attention to the numbers that, the Wolf tickets they're selling you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at that band. They got 8,000 followers.
yeah.
Yeah, well, did you pay for 7,900 of them?
There are a lot of those, aren't there?
There's some of them.
Yes. There's quite a few.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know. Sorry.
Is it in your book?
I don't know. Do you want me to check the book?
I think you should check the
Check
book.
the book. Why not?
Try to lighten the mood in here.
Yeah, it's so serious.
Why'd you make it
Justin's
so serious?
He's serious all the time, honestly.
Wait,
It's
I
always-
wanted to
it's
ask
always
you.
death
I
and
wanted to ask
destruction
you
and
how,
sickness and
how
everything.
special was it for you to play First Avenue main stage?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask how special is it for him to play with me?
Yeah, well, I mean, he was doing that
I
under
think-
the table earlier, but
Honestly, I think I appreciate it more now than I did at that time.
yeah,
But because I was 20, I basically just started. I mean, I'd been doing shows in the scene for maybe 4 or 5 years, but
Right.
not much downtown, not much any of the big venues or anything
Right.
like that. So I don't know if I
appreciated it.
really thought about it, other than the fact that I knew about First Ave.
Yeah.
But
Hey, and it's fucking Wednesday.
but when you're only 20,
Yeah.
it's just one of those things where it's
Yeah.
like I've heard of this place. I know it's a big deal.
Yeah.
But at the time,
So
didn't think as much about it.
someone
But
was
later
saying-
on, you kind of look back and be like, okay, that was a big deal because
Right.
I never got to play there again.
Yeah.
Don't know if we ever could now.
I honestly hope that they're even going to be open, because I've heard some things about them possibly having some issues now.
Really?
Yeah, like it's popped up. A couple different people were talking about that First Avenue may not be able to maintain. I know
Maybe First Ave should have a bunch of local bands play and have a big local band festival on the main stage.
they should do both rooms.
Maybe that would help.
They should do both
like they
rooms.
used to.
Yeah. I miss those.
Yeah.
Using both rooms. It kind of like the Quest. You remember when they did the Ascot room and the main room?
Another place, yeah. That we never got to play there. I saw you play there quite a few times.
Yeah.
But
It was a great place.
yeah.
Both of those places are fantastic, and they should do a lot more metal there, a lot more shows there. It bummed me out that in the last 5 years. Well, when did the roof cave in? That had to have been 3 or 4 years
First
ago.
Avs?
Yeah, remember?
Oh, yeah, that
It was
was-
during like some weird fucking show. I don't even.
Yeah, and it was like right. It didn't happen during it. Like it was the show was ending and everybody was kind of getting out.
Yep.
Nobody actually got whomped with the ceiling collapsing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was
4 or 5 years ago.
it had to be something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope that they continue to keep it on, because Blue Felix just played there in the entry and it looked like it was fucking packed. And like
Yeah.
I said, these last shows that I've gone to were fantastic, man.
Yeah.
It really seems like people are really hungry to play or you know what I mean, to see live music again, which I think we kind of did need a reset, because it was like everybody's booking over everybody, which is really hard because you only have so many weekends in a year and everybody wants to play. You want to get out and do your thing, and it just sucks that you can't go, okay, my set's done, I'm going to stick around for these bands. It would be nice to have earlier shows to be able to slide over to another like late show and catch some other bands while, you know what I mean, as you're headed back to your studio to throw your shit in the studio or something.
I'm all for getting there earlier.
Yeah.
You know,
that was cool with the Eagles Nest over there in Robbinsdale when they did that with Tomorrow Brings New Blood and Krog over there just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was early enough to where I think I was out of there by 10.
Nice.
Yeah. 10, 11, something like that. I left a little early, but the fucking sun was still up, so.
Let's do another one of those.
Yeah, I'm saying, man. I wish they would have moved I think Steve, I can't remember his last name, starts at M, Mazinko, the guitar player from Tomorrow Brings New Blood. He was booking there.
I don't know him.
And he put the sound system there, and it sounded really fucking good. It sounded good in there. I was really surprised. But the crowd, like I said, was fantastic. They really seemed like they were into it, happy to be out doing it again.
Yeah.
Which is good. So next week, next Saturday, August 6th, right?
That's Friday. That's our show.
Yeah.
August 7th is Saturday.
Okay, sorry. The 6th.
Yeah.
A week from today. That would be would be a Friday.
A Friday.
It'd be a Friday, yeah.
Yeah. I had to reschedule so I could be there. I had to be there. I
Well,
can't.
thank you very much.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I should just do a live podcast.
You were going to
from there.
do a podcast?
I'm booked all the way into September, and I was just like, you sent me the.
Thank you for adjusting as well to get us on to get a little more hopeful hype.
Yeah,
coming to the show.
Donnie Darko actually was booked tonight, and I asked him because you guys had your CD release coming up. So Donnie Darko was rescheduled so you guys could get on. So that was really cool.
Thanks,
I don't know Donnie, but thanks, Donnie.
He's a sweetheart of a guy, man, and a fantastic guitar player. Dude, he's a fucking shredder.
Yeah, I've
man.
seen some
Holy
of his.
shit.
I've seen some of his videos.
Just a shredder, dude.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
So let's lighten up the mood. What do you got?
Yeah, you want to go? Okay, so
let's
go through
get
some of
it
these
done.
some of these song names that were rejected, mostly rejected by him, but
Because
How do you put a lid on it though? You know what I mean? Because you guys
just wait till you hear some of
okay.
these fucking things. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
so the first one I got here is Swamp Crotch.
That's
That's
really
a-
not
it's
that's
actually a
really
good
not
one.
that bad.
That's a
but
pretty good
we
one.
did have a song in Less Than Nothing called Swamp Moose.
Did we?
Yeah.
Swamp Moose?
Yeah. So that's why that one's rejected. Next.
Wait, no, wait.
he's got reasons
wanna-
why they
I
got
wanna
rejected.
I want to ask though:
Absolutely.
is it Swamp Crotch like being on a 90-degree day? Are we talking swass? Are we talking?
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
pretty swass.
Exactly.
Okay,
You nailed
okay.
it. Yep.
Swassy.
Don't overthink it.
You could just change it to Swass. We just change. Yeah. But see, he doesn't like that.
No,
Wait.
because Swamp Crotch, it sounds strong.
It does.
Sounds like a
It's
a
like
sweet death metal.
Wham!
Yep. You can already see the sticks. It's nothing like Wham.
Yeah.
I can already see the Swamp Crotch stick logo though, just with little drips coming
You were
from the
so
bottom of it.
So nonchalant.
Like a death metal logo
It is
that says
not
Swamp
like Wham.
Crotch.
Exactly.
Okay.
See, now you're on. Now you're getting there.
Well, then maybe I'll just make one of those, just a logo, and we can
Yeah.
just have a sticker that says Swamp Crotch.
There's a lot here though, so I'll
Okay.
keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. That was only the first one.
So we got Crumb Sex.
That's
Wait.
That's dumb.
Say that again. CRUMB sex.
Crumb Sex.
I don't even
Now,
understand it.
Are we eating?
It's just dumb.
No, the Crumbs are doing it.
Oh,
Okay. Next.
Because you don't know what happens to the crumbs once they hit the floor.
so wait. You could have like grilled cheese crumbs.
Do you know how many?
He's so mad that you're
do you
giving
know
any
how
of these
many?
the time
Do you
of
know
day.
how many things he's has in there? We don't have time for this
Okay,
shit.
okay. We actually do. Go ahead.
Okay,
Justin's
sorry.
just mad that you're giving it like that. You know, you're giving it its due diligence, like it's well deserved, and it's bugging
There
him.
is that too.
It's bugging him. So next, I got big trucks, little dicks, and a whole mess of grits.
That's a good one. My daughter would really love
like
that
that
one. She
one?
would appreciate that one. My 14-year-old daughter out of nowhere just, guy goes right by and she goes, "Sorry about your dick." She's 14 and I'm going, Have you ever seen a dick or like
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I wrote that song name for the 14-year-old.
that
is,
dude.
That is hilarious. You don't say that anymore.
I can't say that.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Wait a minute. We're already canceled. We're
But it's a warning. It's a big truck warning to
It's
the
a
young
big truck
ladies of the
warning.
world.
Okay.
And then I got
All right. That one might be growing on me.
Okay.
Just due to that humor.
I got Judge Judy Reinhold.
I love that one.
That
Let that one
wait,
soak
wait,
in.
wait,
Let
wait,
that
wait.
one
But,
soak in.
but I also like Judge Judy and Executioner.
That's pretty good too.
I like
That's a
that.
good one
I like
too.
that,
But
too.
the Judge Judy Reinhold.
It's like she married Judge Reinhold. Now she's Judge Judy Reinhold.
Dude, I just watched Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2. So that, I mean, when you said Judge Reinhold, I was like, oh, yeah. He's the guy that got busted jerking off in Fast Time. So that's fantastic.
In front
That's
of
a
Phoebe,
good one.
in front of Phoebe Cates.
Oh, my God, she was hot.
She was hot at the time.
Hi, Juan Carlos. How's it going, buddy? Juan.
So,
Are you the Juan?
what else we got? I got Hulk Smash Nuts.
I don't think.
What kind of nuts?
Just probably.
Human nuts.
Okay.
I imagine.
Oh, I was thinking, like,
Well, they're not-
like during Christmas, like there's the nut bowl, and you just have Hulk come over,
And he
like,
smashes them for you.
hey guys,
Exactly.
the family's over, we're gonna have Christmas dinner, but Hulk's over there if you need your nuts smashed.
Yeah, he's smashing nuts over
Or
in the
you
corner.
just have
See, he has one idea, I have another.
you just have a green fucking.
Why don't they make that?
That would be awesome.
The nutcracker, but it's Hulk and he
You're onto
smashes.
something.
See,
look at
$1 million
this.
idea.
I think these are there's something here.
Hey,
some of these we might have had on the last podcast.
You
just
got
so
it
know.
done on that one.
This right here is this is a fucking
It's Shark Tank.
yeah.
It's basically
it really
Shark
is.
Tank.
Now I think a few of these were on the last podcast, but really,
No.
who watched that anyway? You couldn't watch actually.
couldn't
that was
watch it.
before you had that.
That's
You
right.
had to listen.
So you could just hear me say it,
Yeah, sit next to your AM radio.
and then people didn't know whose voice was whose
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you got the donkey voice.
See,
and I
Greg
got the-
Greg ruined it because he didn't say you introduced yourself. Tell me. I was going to start the whole thing with saying, "Hi, I'm Jeff and I play guitar."
Yeah,
But it
just to
didn't get there.
confuse everybody.
Yeah, because that's fun.
So I got Grandpa's first bath.
That is the most disgusting thing ever. And I find it
The
hilarious.
vision of gnarled toes. That's
And
right.
I find it
Yeah.
hilarious, but I don't want anything to do with that. as a
Something went
song
wrong
name.
in life if it's Grandpa's first bath. Like something along the way, somebody didn't do their job.
the dreadlock beard.
Yeah, you've seen those dudes
Yeah.
that like live out in the mountains and it's like, I haven't bathed in a fortnight.
Oh, jeez. And I know this one was on the last podcast because this one's come with me everywhere. Whoopi Goldberg cushion.
Yeah, I do like that.
What noise would that make, though?
A lot of screeching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Can't do a good Whoopi Goldberg impression, I don't think.
I don't know.
I don't even know if she has like a memorable,
Like a distinct line.
Yeah,
No.
You'd have to rewatch all the Sister Acts.
that
figure
or
out-
I got
Color
that.
Purple.
That's actually coming up. Actually, one of the other song names is Sister Act 5, Nuns of Steel. That's the whole song name.
That is a good
gave
one.
it a
Did you turn that
subtitle.
one down too? Did you?
Oh, that's a real fresh one. So that one's still in the hopper.
Because not only did I do Sister Act 5, I gave it a subtitle.
Yes,
which
yes,
I went
yes.
the extra effort.
See, and this is where like some of this stuff we do have to work together on because on the next one I want to do like little illustrations for every song title.
That's a really good
So like
idea,
on
too.
the inside of the thing it'll have.
But I don't know if you noticed, but these are all original names that I came up with. We've already seen where Justin gets his from, as this person is pointing out.
Oh yeah,
What are
yeah,
we talking
yeah.
about?
From Hot Fuzz.
Judge Judy and Executioner is a quote from Hot Fuzz.
Oh, I haven't watched
Bring
Hot Fuzz
something
in
to
a long
bring
time.
something to the table, bro. So
Bruh. Bring it
So
to
I
the
got
table.
All y'all can fuck off.
I got Fupa Troopers. You're letting that one marinate a little too much.
No.
Sometimes you just go to the next one, Golf Lundgren. you a birdie.
I will make you.
Yeah.
He's yelling at his golf ball. I will make you.
Oh, there's only a few more.
Golf
There's only a few
Lundgren.
more though. 1-800-GOT-FUNK.
I'm pretty sure
That's
that's,
actually
probably
an
an
okay
actual,
name. That's
I'm pretty
not
sure
funny
that's
at
an
all, really.
actual number.
Diddler on the roof.
That is a good one.
That ranks. That could be like the part 2 to Safe Space Invaders.
You like that one?
No, like you just.
I get what you're saying there.
Okay, then.
Jolly old Taint Nick. Sorry, Robert, crack me up.
I do like that one. That is a good. That taint right.
All right, so I only got 5 more, and these are all
Only 5.
Yeah, these are all, but these ones are all local band name puns. So hopefully no one takes offense because they're meant to be funny, and I like all these bands. So I got Ramen Choir.
I suggest you let that marinate. Did you say what?
Ramen Choir.
That's a good one.
And
what flavor though?
They might have already figured these out on their own and
Beef?
already made a meme.
See,
of
there
them.
you go.
Chicken?
And then you could package. They could actually.
They could have
package
their
that
logo on the
that,
ramen.
that says Ramen Choir.
Ramen Choir.
And they could give it out or sell it for more than
This
a
is
dollar.
basically Shark Tank.
Tony will tell us.
Yeah,
if
it's
he,
Shark
if he
Tank.
likes the idea. I'm
He'll
sure
take.
on
He'll
there.
take. He'll.
If he's still listening.
He'll take the.
He's probably not. He probably just tuned out right when you said that.
Ramen Choir. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Really?
And then I got Yeast Face. No,
Yeah,
that one's not. That's not hitting.
It didn't
Well,
really
you
do
know,
anything
there's
for
only
me.
so many local bands.
Yeast face.
Beast Face is better, obviously. That was not like, hey, you guys should change your name to Yeast Face. That's better. Obviously not.
No, these are
Beast Face is a much better band name.
I don't know.
And one of my favorite bands locally, by the way.
They are
Yeah,
fantastic.
they are awesome.
Are they really local though? Oh wait, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I was
don't-
thinking of Hate Beast.
We want to play with both of them again.
Yeah.
The new Beast Face is fucking amazing.
I've listened to that so many times.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I love that singer.
The first,
I love that singer.
The first one that they released, man, I don't even know the name of it off the top of my head, but that, to me, musically, it sounded like they just stepped it up one
Yeah.
more. I was like, damn.
It's just different.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to hear something
What
different.
was the one that was it was like real quiet at the end?
I think that was it.
Yeah.
That was the one.
Yeah, that was yeah.
It was
I
like,
just
like
like it-
spacey, kind
Yeah.
of like, yeah.
But hey, that's the cool thing about it. Fucking do something different.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make me go, hey, haven't heard that before.
Yep.
Or I've heard something kind of like it, but that's a different twist.
Yeah.
You know.
And there's some
I agree.
there's like some vocal stuff that he does that's
Chris is amazing.
You can tell that was not necessarily meant for your hardcore metal crowd, but
Right.
he doesn't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
Right.
And I appreciate that.
I think
you know?
he does, which sucks.
Well, he definitely. I mean,
Well, I just mean like he's not going to compromise what he wants to do
Yes,
vocally
yes,
or
yes,
musically
yes,
because
yes.
he thinks it might not quite land because I'm trying something a little bit different.
It
my
landed with
vocals.
me.
It
Landed with me.
landed with
Yeah.
me, man, for
Be-
sure.
yeah, be different.
I
But,
love those guys.
You can just tell he approaches it from a creative standpoint more so than
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
what's going to land? What is everyone going to like? What are
Right.
people going to? Maybe he does think that too. I don't know. I shouldn't
Yeah.
speak for him, but
Yeah.
what I get listening to them is a guy who doesn't really give a shit.
Yeah.
It's like that's my creative.
I
This
agree.
is what I'm doing.
This is
and
my
This
style.
is what I
and
want
this
to do.
is how I do my style.
Tony just said Ramen Choir is rad. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
it.
I'm almost done, so I'll just go through. I'll only do one more.
Yeast face.
Yeah, I don't like it.
All right.
I said it now out loud. I don't like it.
Okay.
And I don't want them to dislike me because I like them so much. And they might get mad. Yeast face. That's not.
Maybe you should send them a
That
Valentine.
doesn't look like something that you would like.
He's got a point.
So the last
He's
one I got.
Wait, you have to. He's got a point.
Send him a Valentine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what that would say.
Sorry, guys. I love you a lot.
So my last one is outside the squirter. Come on.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
I've never had
I
one.
thought you
and
said
I've
you had
always
5.
loved- Yeah, you short one.
I thought you said you had 5. Oh, there's the other one.
There's gotta
When
be a
they don't
closer.
land, I get a little
Yeah,
nervous.
no,
I don't wanna
we could
piss
go with
somebody off.
We could go with how many different ways can we pronounce our band name?
I tried to do one of ours so people wouldn't think I was just making up other ones for other bands. There's nothing for us.
I heard somebody say Cymothoa E and threw an E at the end. Like,
Cymothoa E.
apparently, anybody who listens to our music can't fucking read. It's not that fucking hard. It's
Damn.
it's
kinda hard.
Sound it out.
It's
ki-
not.
nah,
it's
it's
8
kinda hard.
letters.
If you looked at that for the first time,
Yes, the logo has
Cymothoa
the
would pop
logo
in
has
your
the
head.
letters going together.
Yeah, but you can. I can read that logo. I don't know how people couldn't read that logo.
I don't fucking know.
That logo is fantastic. It's
Cymothoa. Where's the I? Where's the
Cymothoa E.
Where's the? Oh, it's just a real
I like the name.
grinder.
Isn't it some sort of like parasite
It is a parasite. Super awesome.
Fish parasite.
Yeah.
in the mouth?
The
Right.
yeah.
Doesn't it eat?
Cymothoa exigua, and it attaches itself to the tongue of a fish and drains them of
That's why you guys don't
All
have a
of-
fucking singer.
yes, because the Latin translation is Replacement Tongue, which was the name of our first CD, and Replacement Tongue were instrumental. Put it all together.
That was an afterthought though. That just worked out.
No,
That's why you came up with the name, because weren't gonna have a vocalist.
Yeah.
Oh shit! How about that?
Get on board, dude.
I just let him name it. And all mine got rejected here. Obviously.
What's the closer on that one?
What, the last two here?
Well, yeah. Oh, you got two.
I got two more left. I got Coffin Sprites,
Coffin Sprite.
like flying flying sprites.
That's fucking hilarious. Will, get ready to change the name again. I'll redo your logo again.
Death metal as hell.
Yep, Coffin Sprites. Little tiny fairs flying out of a coffin.
Lewis, I'm absolutely horrible at reading these fucking death metal names and shit. I butcher everybody's shit when I'm trying to read their flyers. And I feel so bad, but I always tell people, when you have a hard to read logo, right? I understand that you're trying to do something different.
Right.
Or whatever. Just put a little name underneath.
But there's also
legible.
readable ones, like you're looking at the poster behind you.
Yeah.
I can read Gorgatron. I can read Glutton for Punishment. I can read Tempestuous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
But those are pretty fucking spiky in metal. And like if I ever do a death metal style logo, I want to do more readable, because that's just how I do it.
Yeah.
I can't do the fucking.
So many people get so like offended by it, like, oh, if you can't read it, blah, blah, you should be listening to the music. You know, like people get fucking weird about that.
It is weird. That's why I made one for us.
Yeah.
Too. We just made stickers out of it.
Yeah.
You know.
And you wrote the name underneath it.
Well, I did on the post that. Yeah, but that was just kind of. Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. It's much like having, someone. Who the fuck was it that I hit you up for their logo? There's somebody that I hit you up for the logo. You did their logo. Oh, it was Natanic's logo for Seen But Not Heard.
Oh, yeah.
I think that people should have, whoever does their logo should do a black and white, white on black, black on white, and then the color one, and then, one with a picture that has, like extra shit to it,
Yeah.
But I think you should have a specific, if you're in a fucking band, put it on your Facebook or your social media pages.
Oh, 100%.
So when someone is going to have you on their podcast or whatever, you go, hey, do you have a picture that I can get from you? And they don't respond or whatever. And then you just go and snatch that and throw it into Photoshop and, get it so you can just have the PGN of it. You can stick it over anything. You know what I mean? Like, I think that is detrimental to people. Like, you should fucking do that, is have a spot that just says logos. That's it.
Yeah. And that's what I do whenever I create anything for anyone. I give it to them in every format possible for them to be used, whether it's a metal band or some lady's bakery.
Right.
Like, I do everything that you need to get started.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like your package that you do, right?
Yeah, you got your Facebook
Not
header.
your package, but the package you offer.
We're already done talking about packages, Greg.
Those are one and the same, Greg.
Yes. I always offer a bonus package. But yeah, people got to just get your shit in order. And if you can't get your shit in order, call me up.
Yeah. What do you do? What is the name of your company? What do you do?
Well,
what do you do? What is it?
Not technically really a company yet.
Well, I mean, what do you call it?
I do everything, art of all sorts.
You said you just had to help Dan Copy put his drum head on.
I made drum. Yeah, kick drum heads. Well, decals to go on his.
Folks,
kit.
I know there's a lot of people in Facebook land that are always looking for people to do that type of stuff, and they always ask, where do I get these done?
Yeah.
Or like today, someone said, hey, artists, we're looking for this, and I just said Justin, and I do everything when it comes to artsy stuff, that type of shit. Every time I see that, your name comes up.
Yeah.
Because there was one other artist that I did that for all the time, and he turned out to be a complete douche, so fuck him.
Give it a little
exactly.
time.
You're not a complete
for
douche.
me to be a douche?
You never know.
Well, I mean, you got a track record right now.
Thanks,
there, bruh.
That's why I'm
how
not,
long have we been?
Nobody hires me for nothing. Oh yeah, so I can be a dick.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I have your book open. Is there still one?
There's one
He's
left.
got one more.
There's one local band pun left, and it's not the greatest. That's why I left it for last, because I really want to leave you on a low note where you're just ready to kick me out of the room. So we got the Omega Sequins.
Sequins?
Yeah,
Sequins.
sequins like
Like the shiny shirts? Like like bedazzled shirt?
Bedazzle that shit. That was
so yeah.
That was
I
an
love
old
all
song
those
we-
bands.
I
so,
forgot how to play.
Don't get mad at me.
The Omega.
It's just what I do.
Someone just said fucking metal bands need more cowbell.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
There's a place for it.
I honestly don't think
Carcass, man. Carcass use cowbell all the time.
Carcass is
And I
brutal.
love Carcass.
Did they release their new shit yet? I know they're about to release a full album. Ramen Choir.
I actually don't know. I just want to make that long sound.
It was a good one. It was so deep.
Yeah, like you guys were like, he's really gonna drop some knowledge.
It was actually so deep that I was looking down. I thought Greg did it. Like so everybody dragging noises into the mic. If you could just get your mic just more close to your, but then
How would you say this one? Cumothiia.
Cumothiia.
Yeah.
Cymothoa.
Yeah.
Cymothoa.
That's what someone said. Why Cymothoa?
Yeah, but that's not the name. It's a fucking.
No, but
it's
I
a
think
fucking Y.
they
It's
might
not
have
a.
been-
It's not a U.
They were
Like-
doing the pun thing.
Oh,
Maybe.
they were doing the pun thing. Maybe.
Yeah.
Were you doing the pun thing, Lewis, or were you actually just
or wait, maybe
trying
you
to-
just don't know Y's and U's and the difference between Y's and U's.
YOU? Veronica, what's up with you? Thanks for joining us. Mr. Justin does that with logos. Does that with logos. He did that with us. It was so freaking dope. Oh, he's talking about
Adam.
the logo thing. Sorry.
Yeah, I made logos for his recording and the stuff that he's doing. And
The Forever and Grace stuff? Or
I did the Forever and Grace CD layout.
did you do his
I did his
studio
what the
one, too?
Shit's the name of it. Sorry,
studio-
Adam,
the
can't
studio
remember it.
one?
Yeah, the studio one. You got it. Yeah,
his Origin 3223?
yeah. And I
You did all this? You designed
yeah,
that?
I designed that and
This
designed
too?
those. Yep,
That's
and
fucking
designed
dope,
those
dude.
business cards for him.
Those are fantastic.
Oh, I never even got a business card. Can I see that?
You can't take it, but
He got the cool ones with the color in the middle.
Yeah.
Nice work there,
dude, you
Borowski.
designed that the Wet Taco Chicks thing too, didn't you?
Correct.
That thing looks fantastic.
It matches the food, man.
What I mean, yeah.
But yes, the food is
food is
great.
good. Okay,
Yes,
I got you.
And super good. Like
You were trying to tell me that, and
everybody bitches about like, well, it's like $20 for a box of 4 tacos. I eat a lot of food.
Yeah.
And I get a box of 4 tacos. I eat 2 of them. I'm good. And then I'll eat the next 2 the next day. They're just chock fucking full of meat and cheese.
Yeah.
And the consomme is delicious. She's got a whole nother thing cooking.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
I've got to go check it out. Nick Molina's that's his cousin. So I
right on.
He's always trying to push me because I push the Neza thing, you know.
Yeah.
So I have to go check that out.
I haven't been to the Neza one. We should go there sometime.
Well, you know, people. I think I've hyped it up enough, and I think people are kind of like, there's a couple people that went there. And
Stop talking about tacos.
We've
Fuck
talked
you.
about-
I love tacos.
We've talked about tacos on every podcast that we've been on now.
Really?
Yeah, this is
Perfect.
the third
Well,
time.
guess what? We're not going to stop. Next time we'll just have a
Neza to
taco
me
podcast.
has it's like, you know, you have a friend, their band is pretty good, but you're partial.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You're partial. So Cesar's like he's such a cool guy and has been to so many like shows, and I've seen him at so many shows and my band shows, and he's just a good dude. So when I stumbled on his taco truck, I was friends with him anyway, and I saw it. And I was like, hey, I'm in the neighborhood. Let me go check this shit out, you know? So I went and I had some tacos, and I was like, my wife was like, these are fucking fantastic. We got to keep coming back here.
Yeah.
And then he just keeps upping his game, you know what I mean? Like he adds to his menu, it seems like every couple months, which is fantastic. And I think Alex Gorgos is actually helping him with some stuff too. So
Cool. Yeah, that dude cooks a lot.
to
He's
me,
got
it connects with all the things that I'm into. He's a huge supporter of metal, has been for many, many years, and he fucking makes me fat. I love
Yeah,
tacos.
and that's one of the things that, you know, doing design stuff for all these different people, and like I know so many different people that do so many different things.
Right.
And it's like the same thing that you were saying. I would love to put something together where like you do it outside. You get some of these food trucks and you put together like an event. You don't. It doesn't have to be all metal bands. You can have a fucking country band, and then we play, and then
I think that would be really cool.
I think that would be cool as shit.
Yeah,
but it's
outside
like
would be great.
Figure out where to do it, how to do it. It takes a lot of preparation stuff.
Where can we find a really large parking lot that we can just overtake? Like
just find an empty one and just do it someday. Just go rogue on it. Just get
do
the
you
bands.
think that how long do you think it would be before it got shut down though?
I haven't seen an empty parking lot since the last Outside the Murder show.
Ooh.
Oh, he just zingered you. Hey, all I gotta say is,
Wait, are they still a band?
all I gotta say is at least it was
Because I was going to say they're all just sitting there like, what the fuck, dude? Like, no, I don't even know them. Like, no, that was just for Greg. I wanted to get that one adjusted, but I'd just rip it on my own band. That's not funny. It's not as funny.
Which one was the one that you were saying, like, you had this great joke that you were going to pull on me? Did you already pull that and I just didn't think it was that great? Or did you forget about it?
I think it's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah.
You already did it and it went?
Well, I don't have a lot of friends, so I let everybody drive drunk.
Did you
That
get
went
one?
right over his head.
Yeah,
just
see?
right. See, some
That's
of
a
the
good one,
jokes
though.
just don't land.
They don't land.
I didn't get that one.
Yeah, friends don't let
friends don't let friends drive.
drive
drunk.
drunk.
Oh, I got
don't
you.
have many.
Sorry, I was paying attention to Adam saying that he was going to give you guys business cards next week
Oh.
at your show.
Did you put a Mr. in front of my name again?
He did.
God.
Did that make you mad?
I'm so mad.
You should probably talk to him about bad things.
We're going to have big talks. Big talks.
Text talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty
He's
funny.
a good dude.
He's a fantastic dude.
And his, well, I don't know if it's official. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. But he's
No.
He's jamming with some other dudes.
Okay.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Try
As
it out.
well as Forever and Gray still.
okay.
Because we're going to be
Good.
playing with them Forever and Gray on the 25th of September, I think.
At Club Underpants again.
At Club Underpants again, yes. That's apparently our stomping ground. But anyway, he's playing with some other dudes and shit sounding pretty damn
Have
good.
you heard some?
Yeah, I sat in with their practice one.
Are you guys in the same practice area?
We are in the same practice
Oh, nice.
area.
So he's at Will's spot too.
Just when he goes in and plays with this band.
Oh, I got you. That's fine.
I don't know if it's top secret or not or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know what they got, but
I don't know.
It's fucking heavy.
Slayer.
He's not.
okay.
He's not saying anything in the
He's
chat.
playing with
so-
Slayer.
Yeah. He's probably like, God damn it! You're not supposed to tell anyone.
Yeah.
The guys don't know.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
and then he'll apologize for yelling at you.
I'm sorry.
Because Adam's way too nice.
Yeah.
Way too nice.
He's not. Dude.
Not
He's
I'm not
got.
acting like that's a bad thing.
He's got a mean streak in him though.
Does he?
I've seen him get mad.
I think we just
I really
maybe just need to rough him up a little bit.
Well, we could jump him in if you
Yeah,
wanted
we
to.
jump him into the thick skin club.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that? You don't like me? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Can I open for your band?
Who?
I don't know. It's just
Your band?
no.
Your
90
band?
90
Just you.
minutes.
You have a new one. Greg has a new one-man group. He's unleashing it now upon us.
Yeah. I don't even know what I would call it. Tacos and things. No. Can you come up?
I know,
Come
now
up with
you're
a good
putting-
one.
now you're putting
Come
me
on,
on the
man. You gotta
spot.
come up with a good one. Just
Greg and the Chiltons.
Yeah.
No.
That's okay.
I thought Glory Hole Goodness was a good one.
You can't do that because Glory Hole Guillotine.
Fuck them. I'll go Glory Hole
yeah,
Goodness.
But that was goodness.
Goodness.
Well, there we go. That would be the pun on their name.
Hey. No.
The Chilton Quilton experience.
The Chilton Quilton. Yeah, but then you're throwing experience in
Could,
there.
wait,
Yeah,
could,
you're
could
right.
could I put a fucking like a quilt on the front of my cover?
Exactly.
Like
a
a
real
old school-
fanciful looking one. Yeah, with doilies and
That-
other lady parts.
You're on point.
Or you could quilt yourself like an outfit. Just like
doily cape.
patches and doilies.
Dude, that would fucking be awesome.
Dude, doilies are fucking sweet.
You don't see a lot of those anymore.
No,
That's a song name right there.
Yeah, doilies are sweet.
Doilies are fucking sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I always come up with good ones.
There
when
it
you're
was.
not trying.
That is a word that isn't used
Yes,
enough.
Veronica. I did
Funny word.
say rest in peace, Joey. And I also said Dusty Hill as well, and Bismarcky and Mike Howe as well to the RIP list. Tie-dye that bitch. Okay. Tie-dye the doily thing. I got you. I'm following you.
Tie-dye doilies.
Ooh, tie-dye doilies.
There you go.
That'd be pretty
There's
fucking
got to be a
pretty wicked.
little market for that. Very tiny market somewhere.
He said he's just nice to the people that he really likes and he respects. That's what he says.
Who?
That's what Adam said.
I'm just giving you shit, Adam.
yeah.
Don't stop being nice. Dude. There's enough assholes out there.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. You're adding extra nice into the world of
I
assholes.
honestly feel like Adam makes me want to be nicer to people. Like I see him be nice to people, and I'm like, man,
I'm not going to go that far, Greg.
I will.
Okay,
I will.
Greg, you just bring up the niceness.
I don't think that's something you can fake, though. Like
No.
that's either like you either are like that or you're not.
Oh,
I mean, I guess
yeah,
you can
Drunk
change.
Dave
You
too,
can
man.
change yourself.
Yeah, rest in peace, Dave Andersons. Yes, I actually ran into him 2 weeks before he passed away. That's really fucked up, man. He was a good dude. Actually, you know what's really crazy about Dave? I partied with him one time, and I really wanted to fucking choke the shit out of that dude.
I don't know who that is.
He's a cat that hung around in St. Paul, was always at Ryan's and shit a lot. Dave Anderson. He's a good dude. Way into wrestling, big wrestling fan. Hung out with Nats a lot, and yeah, Dave was good shit, and it was great as he got sober and as he was, we seen each other throughout the years. We became friends, more so. Facebook as well. We talked a lot more on Facebook than in person, actually. But rest in peace, Dave.
That's the worst part about Facebook.
What's that?
It's that you're not talking in person.
Yeah, it is.
It creates a weird vibe. It really does.
Yeah.
It's like when you first run into someone at a show or something that you've only known them on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't know why that seems weird to me. It just is. It just is because it's almost like you know each other a little bit.
I've
You got a
seen
story
I've
for
seen
me?
people. I've seen people, in person, and I'm like, and then when I go home, I'll go, hey, good to see you.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, you could have come up and said hi to me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a little awkward.
I usually don't know, honestly. I'm so terrible with faces
Yeah.
that I'll see someone that I have corresponded with a lot on Facebook, and I'll see him in person. I don't see it.
I felt bad
I
at
don't
the-
see that that's the same person.
At the Eagle's Nest, there's a guy who actually bought a couple tie-dyes for me, and I sent them to him, you know what I mean? And I made it a point to remember his face. Then when I saw him, he's like smoking pot in his car, and I like looked over, and he was like, hey, like he fucking totally knew me, And I'm like, oh, okay. And I remembered the face, but I couldn't fucking put the name to the face. And then we started talking, and he's like, oh, I'm Eric. And I'm like, oh, fucking A, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for buying some tie-dyes and shit, and I felt horrible. But it does make it fucking weird.
Yeah.
It makes it all weird.
It should be a good thing, though. It's like this it's already there. We have kind of a relationship.
yeah.
It's built, but to me, it almost makes it weirder. There's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. Just one of those
the,
things.
The older I get, the more awkward I get, I think.
Yeah.
Because I've been going to the gym, and this chick who signed us up, right? So she came up to us. They were having like this customer appreciation thing, and I was not ready. I got off of work, went to the gym. That's what I wanted to do. I was focused on it. My wife was all like happy and fucking, hey, I want that product there. And what is this doing? You know what I mean? Like, and there's like these tables laid out, and they had all these raffles and shit. And the chick who signed us up for the gym, super hot, super nice, remembered my name, but didn't remember my wife's name. And it made me uncomfortable. I was like, and she's like, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. And I was like, that could be weird for a wife, wouldn't it be? And I got like in my head, and then they're like talking to my wife, and my wife is like really like friendly and talkative, and they're like, would you like to try a product? And I just went,
No.
You know what I mean?
You just cost me sex for a month. No, I don't want your damn product. Are you kidding me?
I was really fucking awkward.
That's where
Like,
my head would have went.
I
right away.
I walked
Like,
away. and
my
I
wife's
was
going
like,
to kill me, and I did
oh,
nothing.
God.
I did nothing, and she's going to kill me.
I get that on, dude.
That's where my head would go.
My mom contacted me. I was talking about pictures that I'd taken, and this chick that I know who dates a friend of mine, she was making jokes, and my mom goes, "Who's this bimbo that was hitting on you on Facebook?" And I'm like, "What?" And she goes, "Well, I wouldn't want your wife to get mad about it." And I'm like, what are we talking about? Who do you? She said something about. She made a joke about her boobs. She's like short with huge boobs. And I'm like, did she make a boob joke? And she goes, yeah. Why would that girl be talking about her breasts to you? And I'm just going, Mom, she dates a friend of mine. And she's like, oh, why would she talk about her boobs to you? And I'm just like, let it go, Mom. You know what I mean? Like,
Stop reading shit on Facebook, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, she got so mad at me for making fucking Jesus jokes on Facebook, man.
Oh.
I like posted a bunch of them all in a row right around Christmas.
Your mom did?
Dude, my mom was mad, dude. I go, Mom, I go, you know, I'm a goofy guy. I'm goofy. You know I'm goofy. I was like, Jesus knows I'm goofy. He made me, right? Like, that's what I told her. And I go, that's what I said to her. She's like, but you know that it really hurts my feelings. And I go, I get it. I understand. But forgive me. You know what I mean? And she just looked at me.
Turn the other cheek.
Dude, she was upset, real upset. And I was like, Mom, you can just delete me. Like, you don't have to be my friend. I'm like, you're going to see some crazy shit. I promise you that. You know what I mean? If it's not from me, it's from my friends, you know? And they've crushed me so hard on Facebook. These motherfuckers know it so much that if I fuck up on Facebook, they don't like ban me that I can't post shit. They won't let me fucking do live videos.
Oh, really?
They shut me down. Like, who the fuck is watching me that close? You know what I'm saying? Like, holy balls, man, you got me down.
Everything is watching you that close. You can, I can talk about like something, and then all of a sudden, like, I go to Google and be like, oh, did you really want to buy a new refrigerator? No, I was talking about how like the kids left the refrigerator door open, and they're like, oh, the refrigerator doors. You need a new repaired refrigerator. Like, it's
spooky,
insane.
dude. It's spooky.
It's like and I know you follow comedy and stuff too, but like Ari Shaffir, he did a like kind of a test. Whoops, sorry, smack the mic. He did a test where he only looked up puppy videos.
Oh, I heard him talking about that
for like 2 weeks. On YouTube.
Yeah,
and it just only populates puppy videos.
Wow.
If you go to Google, it's puppy stuff.
Yeah.
Everything. So it's like, it's creepy weird.
Yeah.
Like,
it's fucking spooky, man, that this shit. I worry about the cameras, dude.
Yeah,
you know
I guess.
what I mean?
Yeah, that explains why my feed is all schlongs
Hot dogs.
of all shapes and sizes.
no, it's just because you can't pronounce Schwans. You work for Schwans, but you're like
right.
You're like, I can't pronounce
exactly
it. It's
right.
just like Cymothoa. You can't pronounce the name Cymothoa. You're just
I just picture some redneck that can't spell getting all pissed off. Why got all these dang schlongs in my feed? I can't figure it out.
how am I gonna get that gallon of ice
I'm
cream?
trying to get ice cream. All I got is schlongs in my feed.
I thought it was called Schlongs, right?
Hey, how's it going? It's Jeff from Schlongs. Did you want your order of ice cream this week?
And skinny guy that comes up in the yellow truck with the swans, the swans. But there's a swan.
It's swans.
It's a majestic bird, and it's on the side. And it's a swan, and it's called
Schwants.
It's called schlongs.
Schwants.
Yeah,
Dash Schwants.
fucking out of ice cream. God damn it.
Do you eat a lot of ice
Good
cream?
little.
Do you get?
I
free-
don't.
do you get
I
free
don't.
buckets?
I just I was looking over here and I was like, no.
I don't. I
No.
don't. I eat a lot of Schwann's food though. They got good food.
Do they?
Now they got good meat and. Why are you looking at me
Apparently,
like that?
apparently nothing that is extra fattening because you weigh 110 pounds.
That you
Get the fucking scale out.
you keep saying that. You keep saying I do. No, it's true. But I'm just saying it has nothing to do with the amount of caloric intake.
I know.
I was on a
You're just
period-
always this size.
I was eating 6,000 calories a day for a very long stretch of time.
6,000?
Nothing. Nothing. Barely any weight gained.
Damn.
And it's like I'm almost 40, man. I'm done with that crap. It is what it is.
Wow. I wish I had that fucking metabolism, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, but you know, there's downfalls to being the smallest guy in the room too.
I knew.
You're the first one everybody wants to fuck with.
Not if you know the biggest guys in the room.
This is true.
I usually do. I guess
This is true.
Yeah.
Hey, you mind helping me out real quick? Yeah, what's that? That guy over there. Just punch him. Okay, cool. No problem.
Yeah. All right.
No.
Hulk smashed nuts.
I like
No, it was like the
battles.
last show at Lee's that we played.
Yeah.
And there was some fucking
That meth guy picked a
there was
fight.
some
Oh my
fucking
God,
meth
we
guy.
talked about that last
That's
time.
where the whole math thing came from.
That
was the meth guy.
We have to revisit that
Yeah.
one because that was fucking fantastic. For me to watch that across the bar was fantastic because he kept fucking with you and you were like, no.
Well, I came up and the bouncer's yelling at Jeff, and the bouncer's behind the meth guy.
Yeah.
And I thought Jeff was yelling at the bouncer. I'm like, dude, we haven't even fucking played yet. Why are you picking fights with the bouncer? And then the meth guy started like coming towards me. I was like, dude, what the fuck is... I was like, oh, this is what's happening. And then the bouncer's like, you got to go.
You were just trying to get a Red Bull or some shit, weren't
No,
you?
I just went up to get a whiskey Coke, and some meth head guy started bugging me.
Was he asking you for drugs?
Yeah, at first his first thing he said was, "Hey, you know where I can get anything?" And I said, "Anything what?"
You're at the bar. Do you want a Hedgie's pizza?
What are you
Because
talking
they have
about?
various Hedgie's pizzas.
And he goes, no,
fountain soda.
you know Coke or meth or anything like that. And I'm like, no, dude. What makes you think that I would know where to get that? 'Cause you're skinny. That was pretty
You
much...
should have just smiled at him and said, "But I have all my teeth. What are you talking about?"
That was pretty much the whole conversation,
Oh, my
though.
God.
And then it was like, and then after that, I just kind of ignored him. Then he looked over at me and picked another
that's when I
fight
came back
and was
in
like,
and-
"Hey, man, don't start no shit with me." I'm like, dude, I barely said 2 words to you.
Yeah.
You picked the smallest guy at the bar. You want to start some shit with him.
Right.
I ain't used to that.
Right.
Oh.
I ain't got time for that.
You know what?
And I ain't going to fight a guy that's
being
twice
a bigger
my
guy is
size.
about the same too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
people will size you up, right?
for sure.
But there are certain fights that I'm going to lose.
Right.
I don't.
But-
Taekwondo don't matter. I'm sorry. I ain't taking you down.
Right.
I was
You never know.
definitely ready to fight that guy, though.
Yeah.
when I figured it out, I thought he was yelling at the bouncer. But then when I figured out, oh, it's just crackhead Joe over here, I was like, oh, all right, let's do this.
Yeah, you're ready to fucking
Yeah.
poke that dude.
It would have been, yeah.
I had a test of restraint the other week. I just bought a brand new camera and I've been trying to figure it out. And
I saw a post about that.
Well,
But yes,
I was-
tell the story.
I don't know if you guys had ever seen me at like fun mosh at Lee's, where I never like use my hands. I just kind of bump people with my ass and just shove people around.
Yeah.
But I'm smiling and I'm having fun the whole time.
Right.
The band I came to see out of 15 bands, they just went on. I saw fucking maybe 3-4 songs. I had taken maybe 25 photos. You need at least 75 in my opinion to get some good shots. You know what I mean? And I'd had a fucking $3,000 worth of camera gear around my neck that I just bought. You know what I'm saying? I've been shooting all day long. I didn't drink all day. I had like 3 or 4 beers. I was starting to feel good. They kicked into some riff, and I was just like, I was smiles, dude. I had a hold of my camera, and I was doing that. I was just bumping people that I knew, or I just kind of give them a little shove. That was it. Nothing to like put anybody down. And I come around the corner, and this dude's like pointing at me, "You fucking pussy!" And he's like just freaking out, and I'm like, kind of, the dog head, huh?
Like,
Well, what the fuck are you talking about, And he's like, "You're fucking hitting people they don't even know, and you're hurting people." Like he's just going apeshit. And I leaned into him, and I was like, "I've got a camera around my neck. I'm not trying to hurt anybody." And he goes, "You're fucking hurting people, you fucking pussy." And he's freaking out, and I just go, "Oh yeah? If I wanted to hurt people," and then I just leaned into him, I'm at 350 pounds on this dude, you know what I mean? And he shoves me and he could barely move me, All of a sudden, one of his friends comes from behind me and like skips by me, but he grabs my vest and my harness for my camera. So I feel everything choke me, and he tries to like
Give you a tug and pull you down.
yeah, pull me down. But I spun out of it and lifted him into the crowd the first time. I one-handed shoved him,
Yeah.
And then I turned around, and that guy's still fucking yelling at me. And it was making me, I was really mad about it. I was pissed because I didn't do anything. I had fucking, $3,000 worth of camera shit around my neck.
Right.
I turn around and I focus on the guy again, and the other dude comes by, and he actually gets me down. I ricocheted, slammed, just, and I had a hold of my camera, and I didn't even try to catch myself. I just fucking fell back with my camera, but I hit my ass and then my head right on cement, dude, just clunk, and I could hear it over the music, and my ears were ringing. But I jumped up. I mean, I didn't jump up. I rolled up, and I got up, and I was kind of covering myself in my camera just to get out of the pit. And once I got out of the pit, Jake Martin? Do you know Jake Martin? He played in Taking the Head of Goliath. He used to play in, goddamn, what the hell is it?
I know that band, but I don't.
Revitalize? He played in Revitalize?
I don't know him.
Big dude.
Yeah.
Fucking great shape. He likes martial arts too, you know what I mean? He's a big fella. Jesse from Incinerate was there as well. A couple different people saw it happen, and my first thought was full-on red rage.
Murder.
I saw I was just, and my ears were ringing, and I was just, all of a sudden my blood pressure was here. The only thing I could think of was get your camera off, get your vest off, and go back in and smash, you know what I mean? And I fucking beelined right to my car, opened the trunk, took everything off, and driving, my hotel was an hour and a half away from the show because I wanted to be that far, closer to home when I woke up in the morning because I figured I'd have a couple drinks.
Hot damn, that's smart.
So I had like a whiskey, and the whiskey didn't really kick in until my adrenaline kicked in. And then once I got to the car, I took everything off. And as I was driving when I left, I didn't realize, I was like, did I put the caps back on my lenses and my camera? You know what I mean? I was just fucking putting it in there fiercely. And I took my vest off because, I don't want the club to look bad if I end up thumping the shit out of someone. So I took the vest off. I'd had it on all day. So they already knew who I was. Yeah. But the chick who put it on, I really, really do respect that chick and the club. It takes a lot to get a good relationship with the club. You don't want to fucking, be that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I get going, after I get worked up and if I start throwing punches, I'm just going to keep acting a fucking fool until it's done. You know what I mean?
Right. Until there's multiple dead bodies.
Well, at least black eyes or teeth knocked out or, you know what I mean? Just sleeping people, something, you know what I mean? So I got everything off and I turned around and started walking towards the club again. And something in my head was just like, no, leave. Yeah. And it was like that loud, no, leave, and I was just like, okay. And my bell was kind of rung. I was like fucking furious, but my head was hurting. And I was just like, fuck it. I jumped in my car. I got like 45 minutes to an hour towards my hotel. And then I started getting drunk. Like the whiskey kicked in. I was like, oh shit, maybe it was the bell ring or something. But all of a sudden I was like, ugh,
It was probably the bouncing your head off of cement.
Yeah.
So I had the same thing skateboarding. Like,
honestly, dude.
Done the neck snap and hit the back of your head. You feel fine. You're like,
days,
no, I'm fine.
A few days later, Monday, Tuesday, I have to, there's a lot of things I have to remember at my job, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had a hard time remembering things. I was like, hard time formulating sentences and shit. I mean, normally I have that, but it was real bad. I was like, what the fuck, man? I didn't even tell my wife until like I felt better because I was like, damn, this is kind of weird, But Jake and Jesse and all those guys were like, dude, we were waiting at the door waiting for you to come back in. He's like, Jake took his glasses off because if the old Greg comes back in this fucking bar.
Old Greg, you mean?
That's what he said. He was like, if the old Greg comes back in this bar, it's on,
Excuse me, guys, I have to make an assessment.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So that was it. That was
yeah. Well, it's funny how people try to pull you, come on, get into the pit. Come on, let's go. It's like, dude, those days are gone for me. My back is so screwed up. Like I was telling you, I pulled weeds for a couple hours the other day. My hammies, I can barely sit in this chair right now.
Yeah.
No pulling weeds before the show.
And it doesn't happen when you're 60. Sometimes that shit starts happening in your 30s, man, and then into your 40s.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Yeah, man.
I believe that.
I ain't getting in no pits. We're talking about 2 weeks of recovery.
What's up, Crystal? Good to see you.
It's not
Good
gonna
to see
happen.
you. Dude, I agree with you 100%, man. I have just started working out again after, before COVID, the whole thing. I was on like a 2-month straight streak of 4 days a week, and I felt great. And then it just crushed me when we couldn't go back, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to do it. I could have done home stuff. I bought a punching bag and started doing a little bit of that stuff, but it was like nothing. I just lost motivation after a while.
Yeah.
That shit, that people don't get it.
Yeah.
Hitting a punching bag, how long or how short of a time you have to do.
Yeah.
Before you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
like, dude, just punch the bag for 3 minutes. Just
one round.
3 straight minutes. Yeah, one boxing round.
One round.
Now then do it in 5 minutes. Do MMA round.
Yeah.
I don't know how you even. I can't even go.
Ridiculous.
I can't go 5 minutes on one of those things.
It's
3 punches and the thing is obliterated.
Yeah. That's tough. That's tough. When you focus your power like that, I mean.
Yeah. When you put all that weight into your punches.
Yeah. Each arm is 39 pounds.
Each arm?
Each arm, yeah.
Nice.
And then the rest of me is like 19 pounds.
Putting it really behind it.
I'm pretty sure I could cut your arm off, and it does not weigh 39 pounds.
Yeah.
I would really like to see.
Well, make an assessment.
Make an assessment. Well, you gotta go limp.
It is limp. You don't tell me when to go limp.
Just go limp.
Another song name.
I appreciate it.
You don't tell me when to go limp.
That's a good one.
Not a bad one.
That is pretty good. I'll go limp when I want to.
That should be the in parentheses part. You know what I mean? Did we get that on camera? That was fantastic, dude. That was great. Oh my God, that was fantastic. I got him to do a spit take.
Oh,
yes.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That was great. Did you get it in your eyes?
Yeah, I forgot what we were talking about just because of the spit take.
Oh,
Because I just,
Unbelievable.
beard moisturizer.
I'm really sorry about that.
What
If
happened
I
there?
I just thought about, as we're taking all that stuff, I thought about the super awesome song that we came up with in the practice space. Our acapella.
What is it? Acapella? His beard is just his beard is just glistening
Glistening
with beads.
with beads of beer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beads of frosty brew.
The My Dick Don't RSVP.
My dick don't RSVP. That's a great fucking name. Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Hey, can I have one of those super awesome napkins you have over there?
You can have all of them.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. That was.
Don't be sorry. That was fantastic. As long as you didn't break my
He
mic. you're
pretty
good.
much only got it all over himself. That's what it looks like. I don't know how you
Dude,
manage that.
you got it on the top of the
It's
fucking.
all in here. There's
on
like
the-
none anywhere here.
It's on the top of your fucking headphones. That's
It's
fantastic.
because I moved back and I didn't want to make sure. Oh
Dude,
my
it
God.
went
just
straight
came-
up.
It just came. Well, hopefully that gets you more views and clicks.
Yeah.
And
Was that your first like
Fresh
live
Metal Studio. That's what she said. What's going on?
That was too much. That was.
We made a Hex
yeah.
Vertices comment. I hope you're doing well, Andy. Good to see you there,
What
bud.
up, Andy?
Oh, you didn't talk about their alternate band name, Sex Tortoises.
I didn't make that up. Someone else did.
No, somebody else did. Yeah, you. Well, I thought you. made
Unlike
that
you,
one
I
up.
don't take credit for shit that I didn't come up with.
Oh my God.
Stealing stuff from Hot Fuzz or whatever it was earlier. Stealing all his jokes. Spit take. Was that your first live spit take? Like
can't
full
That was
on-
fantastic.
I
That
can't
was
believe
the
I
best shit
spit
ever.
beer all
That was
over.
good stuff, man.
And just if I'm not going to go through all the stuff, but when we were doing that at the practice space, like all of us were.
Oh my God.
We
dude.
all took different parts, and we were just. It was so much fun and so funny.
Justin
But this-
doesn't find a lot of humor in the world, but he is. He
I
does
wish I
like-
could
he
rewind
likes
that
limp
just
dicks,
so I could
apparently.
I could see that. That is fantastic, man.
Well, you'll have to figure out a way to once everything comes back, figure out a way to slow mo that.
Hey, if anybody's watching and you want to check out a very cool podcast, the Thrash Metal Studio on YouTube, go subscribe. That's Andy Altman's metal channel, really. I mean, he does a lot of gear reviews and setups and teardowns of guitars that he's got and upgrades and stuff like that. Go give him a like and a subscribe if you can. And if you would, that'd be fantastic. Thrash Metal Studio. Check it out if you would. That'd be fantastic, like I said. Dude, that was the best thing ever. Don't be ashamed of that because that was amazing. I can't wait to watch back.
That was
It's
at
like,
the end.
There's
Yeah.
just
And
there's,
we were talking about legitimately funny things. I
Yeah,
think.
but there's
it
just
wasn't
certain-
just like you were. Greg was like, "Oh, the other night my grandma died." That would have been not a good thing to have on film.
No, but
This
that
was better,
It's just
though.
like there's certain things that I find really hilarious, and they're stuck in my brain.
Yeah.
And then when other things charge those things,
Yeah.
I can laugh about shit myself.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I can make myself fucking
Yeah.
just fucking cry laughing.
Wordplays catches
He
me
just
a
gave
lot.
himself credit for that spit take, didn't he? Is that what he just did? He just like in a roundabout way? I think he did.
Hey, I came up with a lot of lyrics to that a cappella song
You
that we
did.
came up with.
Yeah, you
so
did.
let's just
did.
remember
My dick
who
does an
created it.
RSVP. That's what it was, right?
Well, it was
Something about going to a party.
Yeah, it was.
sounded
it was,
very rapey though.
Yeah, we
especially
probably
even the way you're
shouldn't-
talking about it now.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think at the time we weren't thinking about the lyrics. It was just
No,
on the
at the-
fly a cappella.
At
and then
the time,
it
we
was
were
like, oh
at
no,
the
this
time
is not
it
good.
was based off of something that somebody was singing.
Somewhere else in
we
the
heard
studio.
somebody else singing something in the studio, and it sounded like they were saying that. And so then we started like, oh no, and then once you get
It
going,
goes from there.
Yeah.
It goes from there.
How long did it go?
But at least
20-30 minutes of just of me, him, and Brad just going back and forth.
So like
Sorry, Brad couldn't be here.
yeah.
Sorry, Brad.
I think
okay.
he's camping.
He would have been. He is camping.
Well, that's good.
Maybe he's glamping.
Ooh.
No, I don't think he's glamping.
He'd be watching this if he was glamping.
No,
Maybe he's
definitely
out
not
there
glamping.
tramping.
Ooh.
He is a tramp.
Is that all you got?
If he was drinking lots of beer and not enough water, it could be cramping too.
Oh, now this whole conversation is ramping.
Yeah, definitely.
If it was closer to Christmas, he'd be Krampus.
Yeah. I see Justin starting to dampen.
Yeah.
I'm starting to.
This is true.
Starting to dry out a little bit. That was fucking ridiculous.
Next Friday, you guys are you guys had any other shows coming up here besides the 23rd? You said 23rd. 25th.
We got a banger with Adam D.
Yep. And that's Forever in Grey, Wolf Mask, us, Cymothoa, and E, and Guar is all we know.
Oh,
which
nice.
Is
that it? Where is that one at?
That one's at Club Underground.
Okay.
And that's
Matt Parkins of the band.
Yeah.
Matt,
that's his.
Matt Parkins better give me a flyer. I don't think I have a flyer for that one.
I'm
on my thing.
There's one. There's one made.
There's one floating around.
I'm making another one too because I like to do that sort of thing.
Smash Mothia.
Smash Mothia. I will.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Good on you, Andy. I like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
He said Tom loves that name, by the way, the one that you said that he took credit for. Wait.
Sex Tortoises?
Yeah.
For Hex Vortices?
Yeah.
It was funny.
I had heard that.
you should
They
just-
told us about it, actually. Hex
They should just
Vortices.
actually make a shirt of two tortoises going at it, and then it just says Hex Vortices above it. But that's their shirt.
That's confusing. I like it.
It's super confusing, but it's still.
You guys,
very
us
funny.
three we would get that. I would get that.
I'll whip that design up for you.
You should.
No
You
problem.
You should.
That one's on the house.
That would be fucking fantastic.
We're going to do a show, too, where every time he announces our band name, every few songs, or again, he's going to get it wrong every time.
Nice.
Every time.
E. Make sure
Differently
you add the E.
wrong.
Oh, just, yeah.
We're Simon E with
Just
E.
throw more
Yeah.
confusion into the mix.
Why not?
Cymothoa.
Dude, that was very like fucking I don't even know, Eddie Rabbit.
I don't know.
So next week, Friday.
Next week, Friday.
Ready to rock. You guys are dropping this.
Oh, we're hoping we're ready to rock. We've
this
been
fancy-
playing, but I'm sure we'll fuck something up. But
the fancy
whatever.
new-
That's how music works.
the fancy new album that they got here. As you can see, look, what's it called? The sequel.
The sequel part two.
The sequel.
Once
Part
again,
two.
Redundant.
another fun name.
That's fantastic. I really love this artwork, and I hope you guys make shirts of this because I want one.
Yeah.
That's the
Just
plan.
have
At
to-
some point, we've put
It's a lot of
money.
colors, though.
Yeah, you have to find someone who can print
32
full
colors.
color stuff, and it doesn't turn into a big
Patch.
hard patch.
Yeah, that's tough because it's sweaty underneath there. But this is a fucking fantastic deal. What do we got for songs on here? The Implication. Is that what that says?
Yep.
Sorry, doesn't put the Triscuit crackers in my stomach.
Yep.
Where did you get that from?
that's
It
Billy Madison.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I knew it sounded super familiar.
What's that, Carl?
They're having a conversation about Triscuit crackers, and Carl goes,
Really hungry.
Eric's like, I'm really hungry, and Carl's like, well, you should have had some Triscuit crackers. I had some in the car. They were delicious. And Eric's like, well, if I would have known there was delicious Triscuit crackers, I would have had some. And Carl's like, well, I'm sorry. And he goes, sorry, didn't put the Triscuit crackers in my stomach, Carl.
Yeah.
Stupid scene.
We came what?
We come bearing riffs.
We come bearing riffs. That's a good one. Did you come up with that one too?
That's one of mine.
Clown Royal, or is it Royale?
Clown Royal.
Royal. Okay.
Yeah. Royale with cheese. That was actually Tony. Came up with that one.
That was a Tony name, yeah.
Yep.
Damn,
Clown
nice
Royal.
nice
Yep.
work,
Yep.
Tony.
Yes, sir.
So thanks, Tony.
Swayze shade of
Shade.
Shade. That looks like a
Swayze
P.
shade of winter.
It's pretty much what that song sounds like. It's a cover of that. Is that how it goes?
There's a part in there that
Applaud
goes
my friends. The comedy is over.
yeah.
Those were Beethoven's last words. They were. That's not even a joke name.
Yeah,
You
that's
laugh
not-
my
yeah.
ass
Are you
off.
serious?
That's actually
Correct.
a good song name.
Yeah.
Those were Beethoven's actual last words.
That's
Applaud my
actually-
friends. The comedy is over.
That's actually serious.
I thought it sounded deep, and I was like, yeah, that dude was
And that's our
had some
that's
inner
our
demons, man.
That's our sludgier of songs.
Squirrely Dan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Letterkenny. If you haven't watched Letterkenny, then
You
you,
probably
don't
should.
know what's going on.
They're doing a couple more seasons, right?
I don't
hope
know,
so.
dude. I kind of tuned. It started getting a little bit.
Yeah,
I
just-
love the first like 3 or 4. I
seasons.
still like it, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just kind of lost its luster a
Yeah,
little bit. I still
yeah.
only like going back and watching those
There's
earlier ones.
always bangers.
There's
You
still
just,
good episodes.
Just go
yeah.
back and watch it all over
I
again.
honestly don't like the addition of the cousins, the Canadian cousins, and the fucking American cousin dude, the redneck dudes.
What season does he start coming into play?
I want to say 7 or 8.
Yeah, I'm not that far into it yet.
Yeah. He didn't. They added some Canadian guys that they were in the military with together, and it's fucking stupid. They're talking about putting cameras in people's nipples, so when they go in, they get the full dental impressions of people, and that's how they fucking dude. It's kind of funny, but there's some.
But they still have good bar fights.
Yeah.
Because then all of them show up.
Yeah. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good ones. So that's the end? Yeah! Let's do it! So that's it then. Yeah!
Yep.
Yeah, there's some good ones in there. There's some good ones. And now for something completely different.
That is Monty Python.
Yes.
And also that song is just different than all the others.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Now, I did play Squirrely Dan first, right? That was the correct.
You did play
Yep.
that one,
was
and then
yeah.
that one is the next, or what you said.
Yeah.
And then what's after that? We talked about them.
Safe Space Invaders.
Safe Space Invaders and Frying Nemo.
Yep. And Frying Nemo. Like,
And no.
how would you fry Nemo anyway? Would you?
I'd probably just
shore lunch it?
No, God, I hate shore lunch.
Really?
I'd just go straight butter, and then
S&P? Throw some S&P on it, or
a little S&P, and then I'm also
2 minutes each side? Or?
I'm also from Martin County, and Martin County has a great seasoning.
Yeah.
It's called Martin County Magic.
Yes.
It's made by the pork producers. So if
I'm not aware. I'm going to have to check this out.
Yeah, you can only get it if you travel down there. So it's super tasty stuff, way better than Lowry's.
It was. I named that song, and it had nothing to do with like frying Nemo. It was like a death row thing. Like Nemo's on death row, and he's got to go to the chair. That's what that actually is.
Wow. What did he do to get there? What did he do? What did Nemo do to do?
Have you seen the movie?
Dude, he's got
he probably
like
killed Dory.
Yeah.
He's got like this little arm. His arm. He's got to kind of get.
That movie's banned in 72 countries because of what's in it.
Christ, really?
There's all kinds of fish holes and spouts.
So
different.
many spouts.
Fish are friend, not food. Just remember that.
No,
That's
that's fucking food.
Sick movie.
Don't cook
Just
cod
sick.
in your house. Gets really
I've seen
stinky.
that movie like 8,000 times,
Yeah, I
dude.
bet.
Oh yeah.
Kids in that movie, and Up too.
Oh, Up was a good one.
I'm
Yes.
so
Get
glad.
off of
I
his
hate to say
roof.
it. I never had kids. I never had to watch any of
Your
these.
dog doesn't
I never
watch
had
any
to get
TV?
No, I don't. He watches what I watch.
He doesn't get mad. Does he want you to change the channel at all?
No, he doesn't do that. He doesn't care. He's
Never.
sleeping.
My dog goes
Sleeping
ape
most
shit
of the time.
when there's like other dogs on the television.
My dog does
Fucking
too.
Ape shit.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Really?
Dog, my dog
Starts
does
barking,
too. Yeah.
and then and then she'll run around to the
To find it?
because the TV's here, and behind that is our bedroom. She'll bark and then run around to the back, like.
Where
Swear to
you
God,
at?
there's a fucking dog in the room.
Yeah.
Through the wall. Like,
Yeah.
She's smart as shit, but also dumb as a mouse.
Every dog's like that. They got their moments.
Yeah.
They got their moments of both.
Yeah. I would agree with you 100%.
Well, we grinded this one out for quite some time.
Yes, we did. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming in and doing this. I appreciate it
Well,
very
thank
much.
you. Thank you for
Not a
having
problem,
us.
yeah.
And thank you, Donnie Darko, for graciously letting us take your spot just for a little bit, hopefully more people to come to our show.
Well, I've been
If Donnie, if you come to the show and you bring 79 people, I'll give you a free CD.
what if he brought some canned goods? Would he brought 78 pieces of canned goods?
As long as he doesn't throw them at us.
No, he would leave them at the door. You know, you want to give them to somebody. Like you could give it to whoever you wanted to. I mean, they might not even need a can of corn, but you could give it to them.
I do like that idea.
I figured.
Just bring it, and
Yeah.
then we just hand out cans of corn. Like
Sure.
every CD that's sold, we give something that Donnie
Only
brought.
79 pieces. What if he? Anyway.
Man, everybody's doing charity and being nice. Let's not do that.
Okay, let's.
We're going to charge people extra to come to our show.
Everyone and their mother's doing nice shit nowadays.
How much is it to get into the show?
It's $5 American.
So how much would that be Canadian? Could I actually bring Canadian?
It doesn't matter. All that's on fire.
The Canadian?
All right.
Yeah,
how
all
about,
the Canadian stuff's on fire.
what about maple syrup? Can I? That's a trick. You can use that in
As long as it comes with a box of Bisquick.
Bizkicks.
Do you think, this is way off topic, but you know how they banned some syrup? Was it Aunt Jemima they pulled off the
Yeah.
shelf? Will that? You think that'll be worth money? Has anyone thought of that?
Probably.
Like in 100 years or 50 years? Are Aunt Jemima syrup's going to be worth a hell of a lot of money?
I don't know.
I know it sounds like a dumb question, but
Who knows?
I have Uncle Ben's
I feel like
rice.
when they take it out of circulation, it's out of circulation, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that means zero being made. How many people had one at home and were like, well, I'm hanging on to that?
Yeah.
Is Aunt Jemima syrup going to go for thousands of dollars?
Could.
There's a chance.
That's a good question.
I mean,
Pay,
things like
pay attention to what gets canceled. You might want to hang on to some of that stuff.
like our new CD when you come and buy it on August 6th at Club Underground.
Yeah.
You could save that. We might get
Yeah,
canceled.
buy it before we get canceled.
Yeah, buy it before we get canceled.
Because this
buy,
is coming one of these times, man.
buy it before our heads are in actual jars.
Oh my God, you guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Let's listen to this tune and close this bad boy out. Thank you guys for coming in. Next Friday, come down, check out the show. Club Underpants, Cymothoa, Semtex, and Yasilik, right? That's how you say that, right?
Isilic.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. It's Isilic.
Silent Y?
It's kind of a silent
Why
I don't know. Talk to Paul about that one.
Yasilik.
He's the turtle guy.
Yeah, he is a turtle guy, isn't he?
And Isilic is a turtle thing.
Oh, fucking A. I should have looked it up. Anyway.
Yeah. God, it's like with all this technology, no one can actually fucking look anything up and figure out what it is.
I figured out Cymothoa just because I was looking for a picture of you guys for something. I don't even remember what it was. One of your covers when I played one of your tunes on a different podcast thing that I did.
Yeah.
And I was looking something up, and then I saw it. I was like, oh, I wonder if that's what they did. What? That had to have been what they did, I had to ask earlier.
Yeah, everybody can look up, like, how do I get the fucking closest Domino's next to me? Where's that at?
Yeah.
Is this one going to deliver to me? And you go through a fucking ridiculous internet search just to get pizza from a shitty restaurant delivered to you. But yet you can't look up an actual definition of a fucking name.
Right.
Get it together, humanity.
Get it together, humanity. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much for coming in, guys. Appreciate it very much. Make sure that you come down next Friday to Club Underpants over there in Northeast Minneapolis, which is the Spring Street on Monroe. I think it's like 355 or something. But let's leave this bad boy out with, and now for something completely different.
Podcast. Ritual Madness Podcast. Ritual Madness Podcast. Ritual